Hello and welcome to another episode on the JB Wargamer 87 YouTube channel. It is another battle report once again featuring the Ultramarines, and they are up against the Greenskin Tide, known as the Orks. The Orks are back on the channel, and the Ultramarines Primaris force has been sent to come and face their dreaded foe. We have the urban terrain out once again. You can check out the previous battle report on YouTube membership, and that was up against the Death Guard. I won't tell you any spoilers of what happened in that battle report, but if you want to check out that battle report, do head over to the Striking Scorpion 82 channel by clicking the join button and become a member, and join that for tier 2 members of that particular website. So that's Striking Scorpion 82 YouTube membership. But this is free view, exactly the same terrain layout, and we've got this debut for the new Unreal Wargames Studios terrain. As you can see here, it looks absolutely fantastic. And then there's some of the classic terrain that's featured, those iconic terrain on the channel. But what we're going to do now is we're going to check out what the scenario is. It is open war, and we're going to find out what that mission is. It's going to be randomly selected. It's going to be fun. So it's a narrative themed mission here, roughly 2,000 points, and of course it is Ultramarines versus the Greenskins. The Orks are back on the channel. Right, this here is the 2,000 points, roughly 2,000 points of Ultramarines. It is a narrative themed mission, open war, but we are using match play rules for the purposes of using stratagems. But before we go through the list, I'll do a shout out to all my patrons, and these are the Astra Militarum Cadian members here that are supporting on the channel. These are tier 7 plus members, so they'll get their shout out, and dice as well, the dice. So we have Charles Cranford, Marshall Cummings, Chris Comiskey, Winston Adkins, Devin Matthews, Tyler Griselli, Joseph Darling, Tommy Putt, and Maxfield Nichols. Those are the tier 7 plus members that are supporting me through the Cadian faction, and we have those special dice that may need at a critical point of the battle, especially against the Green Tide that is featured in this particular game. So, leading the command today, leading the task force, is of course Captain CJ Velasco. So he is a Gravis captain equipped with a mastercrafted power sword and a Boltstorm gauntlet. He has the relic, the Sanctic Halo. So the Sanctic Halo that he has, meaning he can deny the Witch as well on 1 power, and furthermore he has a 3+ invulnerable save. That is an Ultramarines relic. And then we have 2 lieutenants. I'm going to spend, before the game begins, 2 command points. So we're going to spend a command point for him. This here is Darren Gardner. And then I'm going to spend another CP for Marcus Thrays, who's representing this lieutenant. So spending another command point, bringing my command tally down from 15 to 13 command points. So it is a Strike Force, Battalion Detachment, and Battle Forged as well. So he is going to have the exemplar of the chapter, which is the lieutenant equipped with the Stalker bolt rifle. It is master crafted, so it will be damage 3, because a Stalker bolt rifle is damage 2 normally. So it'll be a damage 3 weapon there. It's quite nasty. So he is going to have the Storm of Fire warlord trait, meaning that any wound roll over 6 with Ultramarines or Space Marines friendly units, that chapter keyword, they will gain a further AP minus, which would be quite handy there. And the other command point I'm going to spend here is for Hero of the Chapter, and that warlord trait for him is Calm Under Fire, meaning basically what happens is with the Ultramarines chapter tactic, it is +1 leadership, and they can fall back out of close combat and still shoot at -1. But with this warlord trait here, units within 6 of this model, they will get no minus for pulling out of close combat. So instead their ballistic skill, which is quite handy there. So that there is the lieutenants. So one's equipped with a stalker bolt rifle, and the other is equipped with a master-crafted power sword and bolt pistol. So then we have here 3 intercessor squads. There are 3 full units of 10, all of which are equipped with auxiliary grenade launchers, 2 of which are in the squad. So for every 5 models you can upgrade one of the specialist battle brothers with an auxiliary grenade launcher. So the characters that we have for this squad, and we have Sergeant Knight, we have Brother Samuel, Brother Sharp, Brother Quintus, Brother Damocles, Brother Valiant, and then we have Brother Cyrus, and then we have Brother Rufus, Brother Felix, and Brother Archer. And these will be going inside the repulsor tank. Everything you can see there is all WYSIWYG. So it is anti-tank variant for today. So we've gone for the Las Talon and twin Las Cannon. We've got 2 Stormbolters. We have Icarus rocket pod. We have Fragstorm grenade launchers as well. And we've got a turret mounted Onslaught Gatling cannon. That is pintle mounted. And of course we have the turret mounted Iron Hail heavy stubber. So that's what it's equipped with there. And we also got the launchers as well. Sky Strike missile launchers. I don't know what that's called. I found out what it's called. It's called a Hunter Slayer missile. So that's the proper wording there. And then in command of the repulsor is Dean Lighton, a faithful patron on the channel, as well as all of the patrons here that are faithful. So we have a Redemptor Dreadnought. Now the Redemptor Dreadnought is equipped with a heavy plasma incinerator, and we have twin Stormbolter, Icarus rocket pod, and an underslung Onslaught Gatling gun. And in command of this particular model today is Tommy Putt, featuring his character for the first time. So he has requested to use a Dreadnought indeed. And then we have a unit of Inceptors, all are equipped with auto assault bolters. So these are the assault bolters that they are equipped with, and leading this squad is another patron, Thomas Moore. Thomas Moore is in command of this squad here. These are going to be 2 separate units of 3 that will be deploying down. And then we have 2 combat squads of Hellblasters, and blessed by the Tech Priest, Engine Seers, and by the Master of the Forge, Winston Adkins is in command of this squad here. And then we have, leading this squad, we have veteran Sergeant Caudle, Joshua Caudle, and then we have a new patron featured on the first time on the channel, Jonathan Rays, Battle Brother Jonathan Rays. This is your debut. Welcome to the Space Marine chapter, fellow Battle Brother. And then, of course, we have another patron here. We have Phil Marshall. He is in this squad over here. So that there roughly works. If I move this codex out of the way, if I can get that out of the way, thank you very much. And I put them dice back in alignment. So this is the force that has been sent to deal against the Orks. The Orks here have got a very, very interesting list. Craig is back. Craig Nichols is back. We had a fantastic fight with the Astra Militarum last time, but Craig wants revenge. Revenge from last time. So if you haven't checked out that battle report, I highly recommend it. It was a fantastic, glorious day for the Astra Militarum. And Craig is looking at me as though he got slaughtered, and he wants revenge. But this time, he wants revenge from a higher-tiered Imperial army. And hence, the Ultramarines is his challenge. Will he bring them down? We shall find out there. As you can see here, all the ways you can support me on the channel is displayed right in front of you. And as that is going on, I will do my chant. Put your earplugs in, everybody. Turn the volume down. Courage and honour, we march for Macragge, and we shall know no fear. So that is the force of the Ultramarines, the might of the 13th Legion. Let us take a look now at the Orks. Right, this is roughly 2,000 points of greenskins. Orks. The classic Orks, and it's of course that they're having their codex. So all the rules for the new toughness value, the war and everything like that, it's all official now. The new codex is featured back on the channel, which is fantastic. Great news, because we both have 9th edition codexes, which is brilliant news indeed. So, what's that, sorry?
Got 2 of them now.
He's got 2 of them now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take it away, and Craig is going to tell us what he's got on his list. So what have you got, Craig?
Orks.
Orks, yes.
2 units of boys.
2 units of boys, let's have a look at them.
Both with 2 rockets in and a knob
Okay,
in each one.
So we have this squad here, and then we have this squad here. Fantastic, brilliant.
Got 2 more units of boys, all with shooters and a big shooter in each, and again a knob.
And big ammo and a knob, fantastic. Yeah,
I've got my boom Dakka Snazwagon.
Oh yes,
lots
fantastic.
of Dakka.
Lots of Dakka.
And it's a lot better in this one. Its gun does damage 2. So
Damage 2.
It's a marine killer.
It's a marine killer. Yep.
The custom booster blaster. It's mostly the same, but it's extra shots with its gun, and it's still quite nasty. So
Yeah.
I quite like it.
Excellent.
It looks like a gangster car. So that's what I
Gangster
like the model.
car.
2 trucks for the boys.
Yep.
War boss delivery system.
Yes.
That's the battle wagon. It's just got big shooters on it. I've given it Fortress. It's, I think, what's it called again?
Fortress. We'll find out.
Rolling Fortress, I think it's called. It basically gives it a 5+ invulnerable save.
Oh right, okay.
It's,
so it can withstand a
Fortress
lot
on
of
wheels.
punishment.
It's a custom job.
Yeah.
Vehicle custom job for 20 points. It can make, it gives him a 5+ income, which is useful against your annoying las cannons, etc.
Yes, yeah, because it's a knife through butter with them.
Yes.
Because it's only got a 4+ save.
3+.
Oh, they've got a 3+
They have
now.
a 3+.
Oh, they have 3+.
Yes.
So it used to be 4+, but now it's 3+.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, a bit better. The trucks have 4, I believe. I can always double check it as and when.
Yeah.
I've got 6 bikers.
Yeah.
Same bikers. There's the knob. There's Basil 40 smashing his bike to pieces.
He's back again. Yeah.
Dreadnought. They changed the rules, but it's just claws now. There used to be 2 different types of claw. They're
okay.
the same, so each one gives an extra attack, which is lovely. So you've got that one's just claws. The Invictor Warsuit or Invictor Ork suit
Was. Now we're a bit angry. You've looted some of our stuff.
It's got 2 big shooters as well, just for a bit of Dakka.
Now what chapter was that from?
It's blue.
But it could be Crimson Fists.
It's blue.
Oh, that means Ultramarines. I think it is Ultramarines.
It's blue.
They don't care. All they know is blue.
They tried painting it red, but the Emperor's protection is stopping the red going on the blue.
Ah, that's good for them. Good for the
Because
Emperor.
the Orks believe the Emperor's real. The Emperor's real.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Then the hero. Oh, the knobs. 6 knobs. I remember what I've given this time. 3 big choppers. You saw it here first. 3 big choppers.
Yep.
A combi rocket.
Yep.
Combi scorcher. And a twin kill saw. I won't forget this time. Last time I think I've forgotten. I gave them random things. No, let's do the whole combat again, shall we? I have an Ork Pain Boy.
Oh, now what's this here? This is not GW. Let's have a look at this heresy. Oh. Now, but it's very Ork-esque, and you can get away with it. It's absolutely fine. So where's this model from? What
It's a Spellcrow. Someone gave it to me. And I was like, oh, okay. It's better than the actual Games Workshop's Pain Boy, so I decided to...
okay.
And that's his Grot Orderly.
Your opinion is noted.
I personally think it's a better model. Classic Ork War Boss.
Yes, that's
Lift
a
him up.
fantastic sculpt.
Lift him up.
Oh, he's a
Metal
bit
as
heavy.
well.
He's a bit
classic
heavy.
Ork War Boss.
There he is. Got a classic Ork War Boss.
His trusty attack squig.
Yep.
And my knob with War Banner.
Now, what is this abomination? Oh, how insulting! You killed that poor Phobos Marine there.
It's the driver from the Warsuit.
Oh, I see. I see. Right. I hate to think what you're going to do to that poor Marine.
Well, we will be tearing out the Marine inside that Dreadnought and making him a new War Banner.
I see. Anything else?
I have the Weird Boy.
The Weird Boy?
Which is from the Age of Sigmar range.
Yes.
But
Yep, you
again,
can get away with
I think
it.
it's a better model, so
Yeah.
decided to do that one. And I have a Big Mech Buzzgob,
Ah, okay. Yes.
who someone bought for my birthday about a year ago.
Oh,
Finally
brilliant.
finished painting him.
Excellent.
He is just a Big Mech with a force field today. He's not Buzzgob, and those two aren't actually in the game. But I thought I'd add them to it because
Yeah. It looks
it's part of his
iconic.
unit. So.
Let's have a look at this graffiti here. So it's called Eat, Pray, Smash, Love, Stomp. Okay. I think we get the picture here. And of course you've got like an War banner on the top there as well. So is that it?
With a Space Marine helmet on the floor.
Ah, insult.
Another
insult
blue
again.
helmet.
Another
We don't
blue
like the
helmet.
Blue Marines.
You don't like the Blue Marines, of course. It's just to wind us up.
They're
isn't
too
it?
lucky.
So what relics and warlord traits have you got?
So, I need to, because I can never remember, because they all sound the same, especially for the brutal but cunning, cunning but brutal, dead shiny yard, all that sort of thing for the Orks. So, the War Boss.
So who's leading in? The command.
He is the War Boss.
So he's in command, is he?
He is the Warlord.
The Warlord.
He has got, as his Warlord trait, Mighty's Right, which gives him +1 strength and an attack.
Okay.
Which is always useful.
Yes.
And he's got Head Whopper's Kill Chopper, which is each time an attack is made, an unmodified roll of 6 inflicts a mortal wound in addition to other damage.
Ouch, okay.
Which is, he's a bit of a killer.
Yes.
He's dropped his dead shiny shooter, he's given it to someone else, and he's decided to get a better chopper. Okay.
Very good.
Then I have paid command points to give the big mech with custom force field. He's got the big boss stratagem to give him a warlord trait. It's faster than use. So any Evil Sun's unit within 6 of him can charge even if they advance.
Oh, okay.
Which is quite useful.
Very handy.
And he's got Res Mecha's Redder Paint, which adds +2 to his movement. And this is one I like. At the start of the fight phase, if this warlord is engagement range of an enemy unit, any enemy units, those units cannot be selected to fight until all eligible units from your army have done so.
Yes.
So, which is quite useful. I get in contact with your warlord can't do anything until I've done everything. So.
Yeah.
But best laid plans of mice and men aft gang agley, as Rembrandts says. Not paid anything for the Weird Boy because I don't think they're as good as they were. But the Knob with War Banner has got shiny gubbins. He has now got the boss's old shiny shooter, which he's got strapped to his back.
Oh, okay. Excellent. True to the WYSIWYG style.
Yes.
Excellent.
Which is basically a super duper shooter. It's like a DACA 14 shooter that does 2 damage.
DACA 14?
Yes, so 14 shots at close range. It's quite nasty.
Okay.
Lots of DACA.
BS 5+, I hope.
Of course, Orks can't hit a barn door. Grots can hit things, but Orks can't.
So is that the Force?
That is the Force.
That is the Force, pretty straightforward. Looks like a really fun list, and it looks really narrative as well.
It's
really
go forward and attack, really.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Go forward and attack. A little bit of red to make them go
They are speed freaks.
They are speed freaks.
Yes, they are a holdover from the last edition. The speed freaks aren't as good in this edition, I don't think.
Okay. But you're faithful to the
narrative. I've painted them red, so they're going to be speed freaks.
They're going to be speed freaks. Brilliant.
I'm not just going to change the tribe just because they're not as good as they used to be. So
no, it's fine.
I'll keep them as speed freaks.
I will keep my Ultramarines as Ultramarines, if it's however many editions that GW decide to continue with this hobby. So
9th edition, you'd have thought they've got it right by now, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So that there is 2,000 points. Let's have a quick overview of the look of the army. Looks fantastic, Craig. Thank you for coming down on the channel once again. And what we're going to do next is we're going to reveal what the mission is in this open war battle report. So as you can see here, it is a secret. It is open war, randomly generated. The cards have been shuffled. Now the cards won't be revealed are these ones because both of us have got pretty much the same power level ratings. It's not over half the levels compared. That's sudden death. There's no sudden death cards in this particular mission here, unless I do a mission one day where the opponent could have less half the power level and or myself. But it's not to be in this mission today. So we're going to do the objective. So go on, Craig. You tell us what the objective is. And take it from the top. It is
the prize.
The prize. So the prize, I'll read this out to you, of course. I've got to read the narrative as well. No matter how much blood is shed, how many lives lost, or hardships endured, nothing else matters but to seize the prize. Okay. Place an objective marker in the center of the battlefield. An infantry model can pick up the prize by ending any kind of move on the objective marker. Remove that objective marker from the battlefield. The model is now carrying the prize. The model can drop the prize at any time and must drop if it is destroyed. If it is dropped by the player's model, their opponent places an objective marker within one of the model that dropped it. The player whose model is carrying the prize at the end of the 5th battle round is the winner. Otherwise, the player controlling the objective marker at the end of the 5th battle round is the winner. Failing that, the battle is a draw. Okay, so that's the primary mission here.
It's like football, isn't it?
It is a bit like football, would you believe?
Football.
And instead of 40k game, maybe we'll do Blood Bowl.
Blood Bowl.
Let's play Blood Bowl.
Blood Bowl too.
Okay, this is totally random, but it's going to be quite funny nonetheless. So this is the deployment. Now to make narrative sense, the Ultramarines will be defending and the Orks will be the attacking. Because we're trying to defend our world.
You're going to pick something up and run away with it.
Yes.
You're going to stick it in your tank and I won't be able to destroy it.
So that there is the deployment layout there. And for over here, Craig, reveal the twist. This applies to both factions. Oh, what is this? Tempest. Torrential rain and wind make it all but impossible to focus on the enemy at a distance. What is this? Models receive the benefit of light cover if they are more than 18 away from the attacking unit. So that will be quite helpful.
It's useful for me at the start.
Yes. And for the Ultramarines, they're going to have a 2+ save.
As if they weren't strong enough already.
Okay, that's fair enough. That makes it quite interesting. Actually, there's a little bit of weather conditions here. Now, Craig, I want you to turn around. This is the twist, because we calculated our power level.
What is my fingers in my ears as well?
Well, you tell us how many power level you've got in your
130,
army.
my power level.
So this is 130, and this is 109. So I will take the twist. You have to turn around. This will be revealed to the viewing audience. There you go. That there is the twist, and I will keep that. And I'll keep that in my pocket.
Can I turn around again?
You can turn around, yes. So that there is that's the ruse. So that there is the mission. So the mission overview is the prize, that is the deployment, and a tempest, a wind, has gusted across the battlefield here, benefiting both factions. It'll be a very, very interesting scenario.
Would you like to use that as the objective? I must recover my banner.
Do you know what? Why not?
Why not?
Well, we'll use it as a brilliant idea, actually. We'll do that, and then we'll desecrate your banner. Otherwise, we'll take it home with us. Or the Orks will, if they win, take it back and give it to the great war boss himself, Gazkul Fracker.
I haven't got Gazkul.
You haven't got Gazkul?
No.
Oh, well, I fought against him. He's very, very tough. He took down a Baneblade.
His rules are quite impressive.
Yeah. So that's it. So we're going to go straight on to scenario and deployment, of course. So here's the deployment that we've done, and of course off camera we've spoken about clarification of terrain. Now I may as well reveal this to the viewing audience. It is the ruse. This is the ruse here. Of course the viewers have seen this already. So I can pick up to 3 units that can outflank the enemy on battle round 2. I will reveal if I'm going to do that or not after we've deployed. So we're going to keep this here, whether to make the decision yes or no for that decision there. So the attacker, the Orks, are coming along the city. They've rampaged across the city, and the Ultramarines, keeping it to the narrative and keeping it quite befitting here, the Ultramarines are going to be deploying in this sector here, and of course they are the defenders of humanity, hence the word defending. Just to clarify that there. Don't think it quite makes sense for Orks to be defending an Imperial city.
I've got shooters.
He's got shooters, but they're designed to assault people.
Best defence is a good attack. Oh no, shooters can't assault anymore. They're Dakar.
They're Dakar now.
They've lost their ability to shoot when you advance.
Yeah, that's correct.
Annoying.
Yes. It's annoying. But new codex is new rules of engagement, so they say. So the next thing that we're going to clarify now is the terrain features themselves. So we have an Aegis defence line here. These are inactive. So that's good news for the Orks. I mean, it's only 2 quad autocannons there. But the Aegis defence line benefit is still there because it's part of a terrain feature, which basically, if you're within an inch on the opposite side, you get +1 to your saving cover saves there. And then we've got the barricades as well. And furthermore, these statues are +1 leadership to Imperial units within 6 inches of that particular terrain feature. That's including the entire base, just to clarify, and around the circumference of that Imperial statue there. We have a crater here, which is -2 to your advance and charges. We have terrain ruins here. This here, if you're on top of this terrain feature, it is an exposed position, so you won't receive the benefit of cover there. Over there is Adeptus Mechanicus terrain, meaning it's -1 to the hit rolls when shooting, and +1 to your cover saves. This is defensive obstacles as well, so basically you have to climb over the razor wire if you so wish. For infantry models that wish to go through there, vehicles can just smash through that, not a problem at all. Over here is just ruins, ruins here, ruins, and then of course the ruins here. So just to clarify about ruins, if you're not in the terrain feature that is on the opposite side, you cannot shoot, except if you have weapons that ignore the line of sight ability. And furthermore, if you're inside the ruin, and you can actually shoot from that defensive position there. So that's the clarification of terrain. Of course, we've got a pillbox over there as well. If you're inside that, you just get benefit of cover. So that there is clarification of the terrain, and we're going to do alternating deployment next. Here is the new Gothic terrain that will be featured in this battle report. This is made by Unreal Wargames Studios. They have a fantastic Instagram page, and they also have a great website as well to purchase these highly detailed urban city ruins. And we're going to take a closer look now of all the details on this particular terrain set. You can see here the urban ruins that I've done. I've customised some of the concrete posts to have metal wiring, and you can see there some of the ruins. I've got concrete cancer, hence that's what it's called when the metal rusts away. So I've done that around there. So we put some girders on as well, added some customised levelling. These have come out really, really well. I finally managed to get these done. And here's the great tall one as well, these iron girders. And again, concrete posts on the top there, smashed in and around over here. It's come out really well. Really pleased the way it's turned out. And the sculpting is absolutely fantastic. I used to think that these were original Forge World sculpts, but no, these are actually custom made by the people from Unreal Wargames Studios. I highly recommend them. They do fantastic basing as well as other terrain there as well. Hopefully, I think they're coming back in stock, judging by the latest posts on their Instagram page. So do check them out. It's Unreal Wargames Studios in Instagram and their website. The info will be in the video description below, or as you can see in the link on the top of your screen. So there you go, Unreal Wargames Studios Urban Terrain we've done, and of course off camera we've spoken about clarification of terrain. Now I may as well reveal this to the viewing audience. It is the ruse. This is the ruse here. Of course the viewers have seen this already. So I can pick up to 3 units that can outflank the enemy on battle round 2. I will reveal if I'm going to do that or not after we've deployed. So we're going to keep this here. We have to make the decision yes or no for that decision there. So the attacker, the Orks, are coming along the city. They've rampaged across the city, and the Ultramarines, keeping it to the narrative and keeping it quite befitting here, the Ultramarines are going to be deploying in this sector here, and of course they are the defenders of humanity, hence the word defending. Just to clarify that there. don't think it quite makes sense for orcs to be defending an
They
imperial
can
city.
defend. I've got shooters.
He's got shooters, but
Best
they're
defence
designed
is a
to
good-
assault
best defence
people.
is a good attack. Oh no, shooters can't assault anymore. They're Dakar.
They're Decker now.
They've
yes.
lost their ability to shoot when you advance.
Yeah, that's
Which is
correct.
Annoying.
Yes. It's annoying. But new codexes, new rules of engagement, so they say. So the next thing that we're going to clarify now is the terrain features themselves. So we have an Aegis defense line here. These are inactive. So that's good news for the Orks. I mean, it's only 2 quad auto cannons there. But the Aegis defense line benefit is still there because it's part of a terrain feature, which basically, if you're within an inch on the opposite side, you get +1 to your saving cover saves there. And then we've got the barricades as well. And furthermore, these statues are +1 leadership to Imperial units within 6 inches of that particular terrain feature. That's including the entire base, just to clarify, and around the circumference of that Imperial statue there. We have a crater here, which is -2 to your advance and charges. We have terrain ruins here. This here, if you're on top of this terrain feature, it is an exposed position, so you won't receive the benefit of cover there. Over there is Adeptus Mechanicus terrain, meaning it's -1 to the hit rolls when shooting, and +1 to your cover saves. This is defensive obstacles as well, so basically you have to climb over the razor wire if you so wish. For infantry models that wish to go through there, vehicles can just smash through that, not a problem at all. Over here is just ruins here, ruins, and then of course the ruins here. So just to clarify about ruins, if you're not in the terrain feature that is on the opposite side, you cannot shoot, except if you have weapons that ignore the line of sight ability. And furthermore, if you're inside the ruin, and you can actually shoot from that defensive position there. So that's the clarification of terrain. Of course, we've got a pillbox over there as well. If you're inside that, you just get benefit of cover. So that there is clarification of the terrain, and we're going to do alternating deployment next. Okay, the forces have been deployed for both factions. So we'll talk about the Ultramarines first. So we have the Inceptors. They are in reserve, and being transported is the first Intercessor squad, which are inside the Repulsor. So that there is the Repulsor, and the infantry that are inside the transport. And then accompanying the transport we have the Redemptor Dreadnought, and then next to them are the unit of Hellblasters, the Lieutenant, and with the Power Sword. And then we have 2 units of Hellblasters, and of course we have the Captain CJ Velasco, who's in command of this detachment and in this battle report today. And then I'm right next to the relic. I thought I'd take the gamble by, not that we're a gambling chapter, we like to do things according to the Codex Astartes, but the mission is the priority, so therefore we will try and quickly dispose of this relic, as it will conjure up the war if we fail our mission. So that's what they are planning to do here. So the Ultramarines have the objective already, unless the Orks steal the initiative. And then we have another Intercessor squad on the top here, as well as the Lieutenant over there, protecting and hiding behind the sacred relic and that of the statue of the Imperial. So Craig's force has been deployed here, as you can see. Now Craig's going to talk about this in the next segment, as we're going to switch over the camera to see from an Orcs perspective. From the Orcs perspective, so you've got units here and units there. So Craig, what have you done with your tactical deployment?
Deploy as close as possible and go forward.
Yep, simple as that for the Orcs. They don't care. They're just going to shout a great big wah and charge.
War boss in his battle wagon.
Yep.
2 squads of boys in there.
Yep.
Trucks, custom booster blaster with his big gun,
Yep.
And then dreadnoughts on the other side, so they can climb over the tank trap.
Yes, they can, because that's what they're designed to do.
And there's nothing can shoot them from over there, which is always useful. And bikers were taking shelter from the rain under the building, but they've been called into action because they've got to go forward. So,
Okay.
well, the mech was fueling them up, the mech's with them as well.
So you think that's the case? You think there's nothing over there? You think there's nothing going to happen over where
Something
the
will happen
are?
over there, but...
Well, that something is about to happen, because I'm about to spend 2 command points to tactically redeploy.
Oh, I see.
I see. So, do I make the decision to redeploy the army? And we'll find out whether it'll be a yes or a no. So we've done the redeployment, spending 2 command points, reducing my command tally to 11 command points. I redeployed the dreadnought to get into line of sight of these death dreads over here, and positioned the lieutenant and the intercessor squad shuffled along to support the dreadnought. So that is the end of deployment phase. I have my dice of Macragge. We'd like to see this symbol, of course. And Craig will get his dice ready for doing some war. Are you ready to unleash the fury of the Great War?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. On a roll, initiative roll. A 1. Okay. A 4. So you have to go first in 9th edition.
Oh, okay. No choice.
I just moved the camera down with my reaction there. I do apologise there for rapid movement of the camera. I was like, I thought I would seize the initiative, but it's not to be.
I'll
so
take going first.
So he wants, well, he has to go first. That's the whole point of seizing the initiative. So the Orks will have the first battle round this time. So it is Orks turn 1, battle round 1. So the first battle round for the Orks on turn 1, they have 10 command points. Now they have 11 command points. Nothing else happening on the command phase. We're going to go straight on to the movement phase. Right, it is the end of the movement phase for the Orks on turn 1. We've had some new features here. I've decided to add the new, well, not new, they're 5th edition advanced tokens. So we're going to put them to represent which units have advanced. So it looks as though the dreadnoughts have advanced here. Actually, I'll let Craig carry on and explain what he's got, because obviously he is an Ork player. So I'll let him explain what he's done. So what have you done, Craig?
They've advanced, they've gone forward as Orks should do. Orks don't turn back.
No, they don't turn back at all.
Dreadnoughts advanced because they can't shoot, they can't assault yet, so they might as well try and get closer.
Yep.
And I've used my teleporter.
Teleporter, okay, yeah. And
I need to get 9s to charge your units, and Orks, I get insane, bizarre bonuses when I read through them properly.
yes, yes.
To charges, so it's not always a 9 I need.
No, no. Anything else? It looks like the bikes have advanced
The bikes have not advanced, they just move ridiculously fast.
Yes, that's 14 plus 1.
+1, but +2 because they are speed freaks.
They're speed freaks. So
evil sons are
17.
+1. They have a speed freak keyword, so they're +2.
Brilliant. Okay. And it looks as though the trucks have parked along the road there in front of the battle wagon.
They're having tea at the moment.
They're having tea?
Yes.
Orcs having tea?
They're waiting for the tiger tank to blow them all up.
The tiger tank. Well, this is only a transporter. You should see the...
What sort of transporter has a twin las cannon, a Gatling gun, and another las cannon and a turret? That's not a transport, it's a tank.
it's a tank, yeah. It's a
tank.
It's a tank. Yeah, it is a super upgraded equivalent of the Rhino, in my opinion. But we are going to spend 2 command points to activate Auspex scan. And this unit is within 12 inches of that Orc unit there. So spending 2 command points, so reducing my command tally to 5, sorry, beg your pardon, that is 9 command points. So on a 5+, we regain. I'm just going to get my dice over here. So I actually need, whenever you spend the command points. So I definitely regain it on boxcars. So actually it costs only 1 CP. So it's 10 command points in total. That means we'll get to shoot as if it were the shooting phase. And this unit is what I'm declaring here. Right, as it counts as the shooting phase, I'm going to spend another command point, reducing my command tally to 9. So that means I'm going to play Scions of Guilliman, which means as they are a troop's choice, they'll get to re-roll their failed hit rolls. And they are within 6 inches of the lieutenant, meaning they'll re-roll their 1s to wound. But the Orc boys now are toughness 5, so they should be a bit more resilient to firepower. But any successful wounds is AP -1, carving through the Orc armour. We're going to do frag with the auxiliary grenade launchers. The reason being is because it counts as devastator doctrine because it's the beginning of the battle round, and it's AP- of 1. So we're going to be needing 3s to hit, and re-rolling the 1s and 2s because of the Scions of Guilliman Ultramarine stratagem. So all but 1 have hit their mark. Now it is strength 3, toughness of 5, so 5s to wound, but re-rolling 1s to wound because of the lieutenant. And there's a 1 there. Okay, so that is 1 dead Orc, 2 dead Orcs, 3, 4 and 5 dead Orc boys already.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So next up is the rest of the intercessor fire with the bolt rifles. 15 shots, 1 of which is out of rapid fire range, the rest are within 15. Needing 3s to hit, re-rolling. These are the re-rolls. 5s to wound, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling the 1s because of the lieutenant. So another Orc boy, 4, another 5. So 5 more have been cut down. That's half the squad gone. So the Orcs are still alive, but they have taken some casualties. But it used to be 4s to wound, so it would have been even nastier. But the Orcs have been toughened up lately. So put the morale token on there in just a second, and they'll resume their shooting phase for the Orcs. So that is the end of the movement phase, interrupted by the Ultramarine shooting phase thanks to Auspex scan stratagem. We're going to go straight on to the beginning of the shooting phase now for the Orcs. This Orc boy squad is going to shoot all the firepower, including the sluggers, into the Redemptor Dreadnought. Orc slugger shots, hitting on 5s, of course, because they're Orcs.
Of course, yes. And D3 shots from the 2 rockets.
Okay, D3 shots, that's 5 shots actually.
Are you sure? Don't want to do
No,
that.
that's full facing. No, that's 5 shots.
5
there.
shots.
So you're hitting on 5s.
Yep. So purples are the rockets.
You're going to all simultaneously.
Yeah, speed rolling.
Yep.
And the reds are the pistols.
Okay, hitting on 5s.
Oh, I'll take 2 shots there.
Okay.
2 hits with that.
Yeah, 2 have hit their mark with the rockets, and another 3 have hit their... Actually, 4 have hit their mark with the sluggers. And the strength of the rocket is...
Strength 8.
And the Redemptor Dreadnought is toughness of 7.
Ooh, I'm winning on 3s.
So he's winning on 3s with the 2 purple dice.
I mean, in the old rules, I would have got extra shots with those as well. So.
Yeah. And the sluggers will be winning on 5.
4s, yeah, so winning on 5s.
Yeah, okay. So here we go. Unfortunately, with the rockets, bounced off the armour.
I'm going to command reroll that one.
Okay, he's going to spend a CP, reducing his command tally to 10, and the reroll is a 1, so no damage whatsoever from that Orc Boy Squad against the Redemptor. I take that back. The rocket did wound, of course. I'm looking at the wrong dice, aren't I? So AP -2.
Yep.
What's the damage of this?
3.
3. It's going to be 2 because of Duty Eternal, because Dreadnoughts reduce their damage by 1. So on a 5+, we save, and it is within 18 inch because of the twist. And that's 1, so that's going to be 2 damage, reducing the wounds down to 11. So it looks like the bikes here, all of them are going to shoot into the intercessors. Right, so 5s to hit, not within Dakar range, but it is within 18, so the twist does not count, so those just relying on their faithful armour save. Yes. So hitting on 5s because they're green skins.
We can't hit a barn door.
That's a lot of Dakar dice. They've all hit there.
Can we switch to 8th edition?
Well, that'll be rule bending here. 8th edition's in the past. So wounding on 3s because it's strength 5 against toughness of 4. Okay.
That many.
That many. Okay, these are all some armour saves here. 13 saves. Going to be doing an armour save of 3+ here. That's pretty good. That's only 1 Marine dead.
I'll take 1 Marine dead.
And on a 4+, we're going to double check this. Is he wholly within 6? If he is, he'll get to shoot back because of the banner. He's wholly within. On a 4+, he'll get to shoot, and it looks like he's going to hit the one with the bike that's been whacked by a twig.
It's -1 to hit because of cloud of smoke.
Cloud of smoke. So it's not activated anyway, so it looks like an intercessor has gone down.
Good.
There's actually another 2 in there. Apologies. That was my bad. So I could put the wound on that intercessor there. 4 big shooters from the battle wagons going to shoot into this intercessor squad. The intercessors will get +1 to their cover saves due to the twist of the mission.
I spend a stratagem for this as well.
Oh, okay. What are you going to do?
More Dakar.
More
means
Dakar.
I count as being in close range.
Okay.
So I just need to find out how much it costs.
I think that probably only costs, if that's 1 command point, that'd be quite crazy.
More Dakar. 2 command points.
2 command points.
Until the end of the phase, Dakar weapons are considered to be within half range for how many attacks, so they could get an extra few attacks.
Okay. Are you going to spend that?
I am going to spend that.
Okay. He's spending 2 command points, reducing his command tally now to 8. And he's going to do extra Dakar for the battle wagon. 20 shots, it looks like. Hitting on 5s because of Orks.
Of course. Should have done it with the other unit, but never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Live and learn, didn't you?
Hits. Strength 5, yeah, you can pick them up now. Wounding on 3s. Take away those 3. So that is 6 saves of no AP, but we get +1 because it's more than 18 inches away. So 2+ saves.
Your averages, it could be a 1.
Ah, that's not good.
3 1s, I've
That's
seen.
3 1s.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll take that. Thank you very much.
So I'm going to have to take off 2 intercessors, only one of which can shoot back on a 4+.
3 dead.
He doesn't shoot back as well. He has been brought down. Oh no, Phil Marshall, fellow member of SSWG and Patreon on the channel. Your character has been removed as a casualty. Tactics come first. Ah, what a shame. Thank you for your support, comrade.
Rivets.
Okay, it's going to shoot the rivet cannon from this, what's it called again? The
Custom Booster Blaster.
Custom Booster Blaster. And that's the, what vehicle is that called?
It's the Custom Booster Blaster.
It is the custom.
The gun is the rivet cannon.
The rivet cannon.
It shoots rivets.
And that's going to shoot at the repulsor.
It's Dakar 9/6, but I'm at long range, so I get 6 shots.
6 shots, hitting on 5s.
And it is strength 7, AP -2, 2 damage.
Okay, a little bit better here than it was.
1 hit.
1 hit. 5s to wound because it's toughness 8.
Nothing.
And that's no wound
Boing.
there. Bounced off. To clarify, we've completely forgot about the psychic phase. But as I'm a nice guy, I will let him do the psychic phase. What are you going to cast?
I is going to cast Warpath on Dim.
Ah, yes, okay. I predicted that. So,
Yep,
I'm not, I don't think, am I within 24 of that psychic? I could deny you here. Checked off camera, the Sanctic Halo relic, Ultramarines relic, is not within 24 of his Psyker. So he can cast it, and therefore I cannot deny. So, cast it up.
Warp charge of 7.
And that goes off on an 8.
I'll take
Warpath goes off. So place the card.
+1 attack.
+1 attack. Very, very handy there.
And
okay.
because there are 20 or more orcs within range of him, I can cast another psychic power if I wish.
Okay.
You only normally cast 1 and deny 1, but the thingy can't see through there, so it's I can't really do anything. So.
Okay. Right, so that's anything else?
Clan,
Just double checking. No?
No, there's no point doing the other because they can't do anything anyway, so because they're advanced.
Okay.
No, that is one.
Okay, that's the end of the psychic phase. So we go back to, we've done the shooting phase, now we're going to go straight on to the assault phase.
Assault phase.
So, what's...
The Warbikers is going to charge again.
Ah, right, I see. I see.
They can see. I'll take that.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Craig. I may have to spend another stratagem points here.
Fine. Is that an insane Overwatch where you hit on 2s probably? It's
No, it's even worse than that.
Ah, okay.
Scrap that charge, is out of range within 12 inches. This Orc Warband is going to charge into this Intercessor squad, but spending 2 command points. Defensive focus. So, this Intercessor squad and 3 other Ultramarines units within 6 inches, so long as the enemy are not within engagement range of 1 inch, can overwatch. So, the good news is, this Hellblaster combat squad is out of range of the bubble of 6 inches. So it's going to have to be the Ancient, this combat squad of Hellblasters, and this Intercessor squad. Right, we checked the Scions of Guilliman stratagem. It's to the end of the phase, not to the turn. We're going to fire Fragmentation because there's 11 models there, so more than likely to hit. So needing 6s to hit here. And rerolling 1s because of the influence of Captain CJ Velasco, which only 1 has hit the mark and 5s to kill because of Devastator Doctrine. And that is a kill. Another Orc has been brought down.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Orc. He's gone. Next up are the bolt rifles. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Another 10 shots coming in. So it's basically this minus 2. So these will be hitting on 6s. I'll put that as count as a 2. I'll re-roll this 1 because of the influence of the captain. So only 1 has hit the mark, and another 5 will be a kill. No. Okay. Next up is going to be the Hellblasters. I'm going to see how many are in rapid fire. Right, so it's 7 dice. 2 of which are in rapid fire. The rest are out of rapid fire range, but are within 30 inches, of course. Hitting on 6s, not supercharging. Rerolling 1s. So it's only 1 hit. 3s will pulverise. Nope. But I reroll the 1s, however. And that is a kill. Another one is dead.
Another Orc bites the dust.
I've got an Ancient. He's hitting on 6s. He's not a core unit anymore, so I don't get the benefits of rerolls. And now that is it. Now he'll do his charge. He's going to charge into the Intercessors on a roll of a 10.
I'll take that because it makes them in.
So they'll make it into close combat. Right, the Orcs have come in. The Orcs will get to fight first, of course. So they've got Warpath. They'll get +1 attack. So I hate to think how many attacks they got each. We're going to get dice.
If more were in close contact, I'd have a lot. But there's still quite a few attacks. All at strength -1, or the strength 7 for the big chopper. But yeah.
No, it's good. No, you got stuck in and well deserved because all that firepower you've withstood. They've taken some casualties, but you can imagine a full blob of Orcs.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
That's the idea.
Yep. So let's grab the dice and see what happens. Right, so how many attacks have you got with the choppers? So we've done the consolidation move, so about 25 attacks, something like that?
Something insane, plus the rocket boy is slightly different because he hasn't got a chopper. So.
Okay, so your weapon skill is 3+, I'm presuming, because they're Orcs, of course, they're good at close combat. So hitting on 3s here, going to roll over here.
I'm doing all the dice together except for the rocket. Which
the chopper is red, and the rocket boys, the tank busters, are going to be in a separate roll. So hitting on 3s. Was that was a bit
atrocious.
I can't even put words together. And strength of the weapon is?
They are strength user.
So strength
but minus
4.
1 to your armour.
So strength 4 and toughness against a Space Marine is 4.
Yeah.
The chopper would definitely be...
The big chopper.
The big chopper will be definitely strength 7. Just 3s to wound.
Yeah, and he's 2 damage as well.
AP minus of 2?
I think there's only 1. Let me just double check it. Yeah, only minus 1.
Only minus 1, okay.
So 4s to wound for the... Oh,
yeah.
4s to wound for the purples,
Yeah.
3s to wound for the red.
Okay, here we go.
That's a little bit better.
A little bit better. Yeah, we've got the chopper wound in. Excellent. So that makes 9 saves there in total. Right, the big chopper save is AP minus 1, so it's going to be a 4+ save, and it's flat 2 damage. And that's a 5. He passes that save, and the rest are AP minus 1 within 4s. So that there is a dead Marine. And another dead Marines. 2 Marines have been cut down. So this is the regular Rocket Boys now.
He hasn't got a chopper, just one of them's in close combat. He's hitting on a 3.
3, yeah.
Wounding on a 4.
Wounding on a 4.
Nothing.
Snake Eyes. Okay, so that's that completed there. I'm going to definitely going to do my consolidation move over here. Otherwise the Sergeant will be out of coherency. So then 3 to there, and the rest are in close combat there. So we have got... how many attacks have we got here? We've got 12 attacks because Primaris have got a base of 2 attacks, plus 1 for being Astartes. So that will be 12 plus 4, would you believe, because the Sergeant has 3 attacks base. So that will be 16 attacks with the Primaris. No chainsaw or anything like that. We're not assault intercessors. They're in the painting disc. Well, not at the moment. They will be coming soon to the channel. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because of the influence of the captain. And I've decided not to heroically intervene with the captain because he's out of 3 inches. So hitting on 3s and thank the Emperor, we can reroll those 1s, which pays off a little bit.
Tin hat save.
Tin hat save, but these are strength 4 against toughness 5, so 5s to wound. Elite and ultra symbols are wounds. Rerolling the 1s to wound because of the lieutenant. I'm going to double check to see if they're in 6 inches. I don't think they are. Within 6. So there's only 4 wounds. And that's AP minus of 0. So you do have,
I have my
4 saves of 6+. Saves 1.
Saved, 3 dead.
Another 3 have gone. So that morale is up to 13.
Rockets can come off. They're useless.
Okay. So I'm going to take them off there. Right, so that concludes the end of the close combat phase. We're going to go on to the morale phase now. The Ultramarines, would you believe, they get +1 to their leadership because they're Ultramarines trait. They also get +1 to their leadership because of the banner, and they get +1 to their leadership because of the statues. So they all pass even if I roll a 6. So we'll see what the morale is. They're going to pass anyway because I rolled a 1. So Craig has a morale factor of 13, which is not good news.
No, of course
the
not.
Orks. Are you going to spend 2 command points to auto-rally?
What, usually one I can use only once per game?
No, it's a stratagem.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah, you can spend 2 command points to automatically rally.
Nah, sorry.
Okay, so we're going to roll a 4.
Bye-bye, Orks.
So take away one of the Orks,
One,
and then
2,
each
3,
model,
4, 5.
and that's 1s and 2s, because it's more than 50%. So there's another 2 have gone
1,
there.
2.
Okay,
Like that.
so that there is the end of that combat there. Well, it's still ongoing combat. I decided I could pull back if I wanted to. We'll find out. So what we're going to do now is
It's your go.
it's my go. We've both got the relic. And we're going to see what's happening next. So we're going to go on to a new turn for the Ultramarines. It is turn 1 for the Sons of Guilliman. New turn. It is the Ultramarines' turn. We were on 9 command points. Now we're back up to 10. And I forgot to mention earlier on about the ruse outflank special rule, as we are under. I have less power level than my opponent. I decided not to use this card for the purposes of tactics, so this is not to be here. So back up to 10 command points, and I'm going to spend, I think I'm going to have to spend a command point at the beginning of the command phase for the Redemptor Dreadnought here to have Wisdom of the Ancients. So Wisdom of the Ancients has been applied to the Dreadnought. That is the end of the command phase. Going to go straight on to the movement phase now for the Ultramarines. Right, it's the end of the movement phase now for the Ultramarines. The Repulsor has stood still defiantly guarding the road, as all the weapons are in range against the bikers. So that's the plan there. And the other thing that I've done is I've moved the Hellblasters to the left. Some of them, most of them will be in rapid fire range, which is good news. I plan to supercharge to therefore make the most of damage potential there. The captain has moved behind the bunker over there. The intercessor squad, that is 5 of the members that are left, they've pulled back, and they are within 6 inches of the lieutenant, meaning it's the Ultramarines Warlord trait Calm under fire, meaning that they can pull back and have their full ballistic skill when shooting, which is 3+, which is great news there. And of course, Wisdom of the Ancients has been applied. I haven't moved the Redemptor Dreadnought because I don't want to get into too hasty enough to go into close combat there. It's a tactical mission, really. They need to stay away from the close combat abilities from the Orks, because they're quite terrifying in close combat. The Intercessors have hunkered down here, just waiting there as a reserve. And that's pretty much it, really, for the Ultramarines. There's no psychic phase. We're going to go straight on to the shooting phase now for the 13th Legion. Right, this combat squad of Hellblasters is going to shoot into these bikers. We'll be supercharging. So this
roll some ones.
Roll some ones. So
I'm an Ork. I believe you will roll a 1, so you're going to roll a 1.
So this Hellblaster here, and then this Hellblaster, this Hellblaster, this Hellblaster, and then this Hellblaster here. That's the order of shooting. So the first one hits on 3s. I re-roll, thankfully, because of the influence of the captain. And he hits, because it's 4s to hit because of the cloud. This Battle Brother hitting on 4s. He misses, would you believe, because of the -1. The next Hellblaster, 1 hit for him. The next Hellblaster, he re-rolls 1s and he misses. And if he rolls a 1 again, he dies. He does not. He hits the target. And the last Battle Brother hits on 4s, and that's another hit. So that's 5 hits in total. Now these bikes, how many wounds have they got?
I will tell you in a second.
I think they have 3 wounds each.
I think they do, yes. They have 3 wounds each.
3 wounds each.
Toughness 5, 4+ save, 3 wounds each.
Okay. This is AP -4.
Okay, so no armor save.
Yeah, so 3s will be kills, but it'll take 2 dice to kill a bike because they're 3 wounds each. And I re-roll 1s because of the influence of the lieutenant, which doesn't wound. That just kills a bike, and that's it.
Bye bike.
Okay.
Bye bike.
So which bike do you want to take off?
I'm going to take off this time Basil, because his brush is not big. No, I'm not, because he's too close. Strategic removal of models. There we go.
Okay, it's going to take off that one there. Right, this combat squad is going to shoot at the bikes again. 2 of the models are in rapid fire this time, as opposed to all 5 that are in rapid fire in the previous squad. So the sergeant, this is Winston Adkins here, hitting on 4s, and he hits twice. And the next one that's in rapid fire, 1 has hit the mark, and there's another 3. I'd have to do 1 at a time. So this Battle Brother hitting on a 3, hitting on a 4, which misses because of the cloud. This Battle Brother here, he re-rolls 1s because of the captain. That's a 6, so that's 4 hits so far. And the last one He hits. That's a roll of a 4. So 5 hits. 3s are kills. Rerolling 1s because the influence of the lieutenant. And that is a 1. So that is another bike gone.
Another bike gone.
Yeah.
Bye bike. I shall take away that bike.
Okay, he's going to take off that bike there.
And change you to a 2.
Yeah, morale is 2 for that squad. Right, the Primaris Ancient is going to shoot into the bike. So is in 1 shot, it's not within 15. And he did move. So hitting on a 4+ and a 5 to wound. That is a wound, and that's AP minus of 1, so you do have a 5+ save.
Who's that? Sorry, who are you shooting?
It's the Ancient.
Oh, you're shooting at the bike?
Yes, I'm shooting at the bike.
5+ save. Nope.
Nope, so take a wound. It's not damage 2.
We'll place... I like to count down with my wounds, so he's got 2 wounds left.
Okay, that's fine. 2 wounds. Storm Gauntlet from the Captain, hitting... actually, am I within 6 inches? I could throw a grenade. I'll see if he's got frag and crack grenades as his war gear. He does not have frag and crack grenades, but he does have a Storm Gauntlet, hitting on 2s. So that's 2 hits. He cannot re-roll for himself. Then it's 5s to wound. 1 wound, a 6+ t-shirt save. That's 2. An orc as well. All from the Lieutenant. Hitting on a 2. He hits 5s to wound. And that's a failure. He cannot re-roll for himself. And next is the Intercessors. The 5-man squad that's left. Sorry, that's actually a 10-man. There was a 10-man, but they're taking casualties. I'm going to shoot into the orc boys. So I'm going to do 2d6 fragmentation. That's 8 shots. There's 8 shots there. Hitting on 3s because of the Warlord trait instead of 4s. Rerolling 1s because of the influence of the Captain. Let's take away the assault symbols. Strength is 3, toughness of 5. Rerolling 1s to wound because of the Lieutenant. And that's 3 wounds, and that's AP minus of 1 because of Devastator Doctrine Grenade.
They did?
Yeah, so they've been destroyed. So Warpath is no longer, and the objective has been exposed here. So no one's claiming the objective, but an Orc Warband has been destroyed. It's mine. Okay, the Redemptor Dreadnought, maximum firepower, with all the weapons going to shoot into the front Dreadnought. Onslaught Gatling Cannon first. I'm just going to knock off some wounds here with the rapid fire weaponry. So hitting on 3s. And take away the 2s. There's no 1s to re-roll because Wisdom of the Ancient has been applied in the command phase. Strength is 5. Your toughness is high. So
it's 7, I believe.
Definitely 7. So it's going to be wounding on 5s. Craig's just double checking.
I believe it's 7.
And that there.
Yes, toughness 7.
Toughness 7. 2 wounds to come through. That's AP minus 2 because it's a heavy weapon. It's Devastator Doctrine. So you've got to do 2 armour saves of...
3 plus, 4 plus.
So 5
5
plus.
2 saves of 5 plus, yeah?
2 saves of 5 plus.
I've
and
saved.
Bounced off the armour.
That's the Space Marine armour that's on there. Space
Marine armour. Well done. The Storm Bolter now. It's got 2 Storm Bolters at the front. Hitting on 3s. It's good accurate firepower.
Oh!
5 to wound.
I know,
no
you can't get being cut.
Yeah, it'll be a +1 to your armour save as well because of the twist as well.
2 plus.
Yes, so
I saved it anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, it would have been AP minus 1 plus 1 because of the twist.
Yeah, I saved it anyway.
I totally get it. That's fine. Next up is the Icarus rocket pod, and I'm gonna call upon a patron. I'm gonna call upon Marshall Cummings. Marshall Cummings, this is your moment of glory. D3 shots. 2. Okay, thank you, Marshall. 2 shots there for shooting. Thank you, Marshall Cummings, for your support on the channel. So hitting on 3s. He hits with 1. Strength is 7. Your toughness is 7.
So wounding on 4.
So 4's to wound. That's a wound. AP minus 2 because of Devastator Doctrine, but the twist makes it more than 18 inches away. So it's AP minus of 1.
So he's a 3+ save. So
Minus
3+,
1,
3+,
4+.
Yes.
Yeah, because I've got Devastator Doctrine. I had quite a big pause there.
Yeah,
it's like calculate, up, down.
4+.
No, and it's D3 damage.
Oh, of course it is.
And it is Marshall Cummings' weapon, so he will get this dice roll. This is his weapon of glory, and it is 1 damage.
Oh, I'll take that.
Okay, 1 damage on that Dreadnought.
Dice is down to
Death Dread.
7 wounds.
Thank you, Marshall.
The Invictor Warsuit.
Now, I will call upon another Patreon. I'm going to call upon Winston Adkins. Now, Winston Adkins, I'm going to supercharge the weapon. D6.
Roll a 1, roll a 1.
That's a 5, and I will keep that. Thank you, Winston. Thank you, comrade, for your support on the channel, as well as all the comrades, no matter what tier you support me at. Help support the channel. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1s, thankfully. They've all hit their mark. Now this is strength 9. Toughness of 7. 3s to wound. This is AP minus 5.
Oh, nasty, so.
But you get +1 because of your twist, or our twist.
Yes.
But it's AP minus 4, it will still bypass the armour.
Yeah.
And each does flat 3 damage.
I think it's dead. If you wound them all, you blow to pieces.
Okay, 3s to wound. And that there is only 2 wounds. How many wounds have you got left?
Only 2 wounds. Only 2 wounds you've caused.
And I've only caused 6 damage so far.
I've got 1 wound left.
But I'm going to spend a command point.
Of course you are.
Spend a command point, reducing my command tally to 8, and re-rolling this dice roll of a 3+. For the Emperor. Yes, it's gone.
Do I blow to pieces?
Do you blow to pieces? It does, and you cannot command re-roll an explosion.
No, I cannot, but I can careen.
So, models within 6 inches, I think it suffers D3 mortal wounds. This is going to be nasty. This is brilliant. Look at this. Careen. Let's read a bit of the narrative behind this card, shall we? If your vehicle is on its last legs, any orc worth its steering wheel will aim its blazing remains into the nearest cluster of enemies. The ensuing messy explosions never fail to raise a rousing cheer from the nearby orc onlookers.
I think I can use it anyway.
So, yeah, it's so use this stratagem in any phase when an orc vehicle model in your army that is not within engagement range of an enemy model that is destroyed and explodes. The model can make a normal move up to 6 inches before resolving the explosion. If that vehicle is a wagon or Titanic model, the stratagem costs 2 command points, otherwise it costs 1 CP. So it only costs 1 CP, so it basically moves 6 inches and does not do any damage, and it detonates there. It tumbles to the ground and the orcs go, whoa! The lieutenant with his Stalker bolt rifle, range 36. I'm going to call upon a Patreon again. This is Chris Comiskey's moment of glory. He's hitting on a 2+, he has not moved. He's hit. Brilliant hit there. 6 hit. Strength is 4, toughness of 7, 5 to wound. That is a wound. And that is AP minus of 3. But you get +1 because more than 18 inches away. So it's AP minus of 2. So, 5+ save. No, that's 3 damage.
Ouch, he has 5 wounds.
Because it's master crafted.
He has 5 wounds left.
Ouch. That is Darren Gardner's weapon there. Well done, he has a reputation for doing that on the channel.
My dreadnoughts don't like it when you shoot them.
They don't. Thank you, Chris.
They survive easily against plate bearers and harlequins, but they don't like long range shooting.
It is nasty. So we have got a solid shot grenade launcher to shoot at. They have stood still, so that means the 2 bolt rifles as their bolt weaponry If they remain stationary, they get to count as rapid fire even at long range. So hitting on 3s. And don't get any 1s, unfortunately. And then 5s to wound, that's 2 wounds. That's AP minus of 1, but plus 1 because you're in cover. 3 plus saves. And that's another wound that comes through, down to 4 wounds. Will the solid shot grenade launcher do any further damage? 3 to hit. That's a hit. Strength 6.
What strength was your weapon that did 3 wounds?
Strength is 4.
Ramshackle, so I knock off 1 damage.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
I forgot to do that.
That's fine.
It's a new one for the Orks. It used to be just for the trucks, but now everyone's.
Oh, okay. So you want to do that for
5 wounds now, so.
Yeah, the plasma is that only for
if it's strength 8? If it's less than strength 8.
Oh,
I had it written down.
Okay, we're just going to check this off camera because we're going to check the stats here for the weaponry.
Yeah.
Now we check this in the rules for ramshackle. It's strength 8 or less. It's minus 1 damage. But I supercharged the weapon to strength 9, so that damage there was legitimate. The mastercrafted bolt rifle was 3 damage, but ramshackle makes it minus 1 damage. But still, it's 5 wounds. So now we've got the auxiliary grenade launcher, which has hit the target. Now we're going to roll to wound on strength 6, which you will get ramshackle.
Yeah.
Which doesn't wound. So no wound there. And that is it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go for the repulsor, and we're going to select some targets here. Right, the twin las cannon, the las talon, is going to shoot against the battle wagon. It is within range 36, the las talon, thankfully. Then the onslaught Gatling cannon, the fragstorm grenade launchers. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire the Hunter Slayer missile as well. I was going to shoot into the battle wagon as well. I'm going to fire the Storm Bolters, the Icarus rocket pod, and the heavy, the Iron Hail heavy stubber. And I think that's all the weaponry there. Pretty much all the small arms fire is going to shoot into the bikes. So I'm going to do mortal precision, spending a command point, reducing my command tally to 7. So mortal precision, basically I'm going to apply this to the Hunter Slayer missile. It's going to automatically hit the target. It's 1 use per battle. So it is strength 10.
Ouch. Toughness 7.
Toughness 7. 3 to wound. I've already spent my command reroll for earlier on to destroy the Dreadnought. And that is a 4, and that is AP minus of 3 because of Devastator Doctrine.
I have a 5 plus invuln.
It does have a 5 plus invuln. And it doesn't.
It's gone straight through.
And that's D6 damage.
Ooh, nasty.
And I will call upon a Patreon. I'm going to call upon Devin Matthews. Your moment of glory. D6 damage, Devin, for the Emperor. And that is a 5. That's 5 damage. And ramshackle does not apply because the caliber of the weapon is too great to ramshackle that shot.
He's probably going to die this turn, so I'm going to just keep the dice here for the time being.
Okay.
If he doesn't survive, he doesn't survive.
So that there is the damage. Next up is the Las Talon. Las Talon. Thank you, Devin, for your support, by the way. So I'll take that CP away. Now the Las Talon, it is heavy 2, hitting on the 3s. Only 1 hit. Only 1 hit. And I'm going to call upon a patron again. I'm going to call upon Tommy Putt, debuting on the channel for the first time. This is the JB Wargamer 87 channel he's debuting on for the first time. Tommy Putt, he is an Ultramarine chapter master. So he is wounding on a 3+. That's a 2! Oh, no!
That's a shame.
So it's bounced off the armour there. Boing. Bounced off there. We've still got 4 patrons left, and we've still got 2 las cannon shots to come. So hitting on 3s. He's hit twice. And he's going to wound twice. It does on boxcars, and that's AP minus 4, plus 1 because it's more than 18 inches away because of the twist. But you've got a 5+ invulnerable save, which doesn't make
Very
any.
I'm going to use command
He
reroll.
will. I think his wise choice to do that. That is down to
at
6
least
command
save one.
points.
No, nothing.
Nope. Okay. That's 2d6 damage. How much?
I have 11 wounds left.
If I get 11 or more, it's in big trouble.
It
and
blows to pieces.
And it's strength 9, so you won't get ramshackle.
Nice
And
one.
that's a 10!
Ah.
You're on 1 wound remaining.
I'll take that.
1 wound. You're alive, but barely.
Just about.
Just about. So we'll do that off camera with the wounds token.
There you go.
Ooh, right, that is the end of the shooting phase, and it's the end of the turn pretty much for the Ultramarines. Pretty successful actually, destroying a dreadnought and severely damaging the battle wagon and taking some casualties against the bikes, and this unit here that was holding the banner was destroyed. So it is morale phase. They have got to do a morale check. So they roll a 4.
5, 6.
Their leadership is okay. They are leadership 6. And that's
Nothing
it.
else.
Okay. So the leadership holds. That white dice can come off now. And that patronic dice there. So that concludes the battle round and the 2 turns for both factions. We're going to go on to a new battle round. It is battle round 2, turn 2 for the Orks. 6 command points. Back up to 7. He's just adjusting his PP. Let's make a pattern. There it is. I see. I see. So that has 7 command points now for the Orks. Right, it's the end of the movement phase for the Orks on turn 2. And Craig is going to explain to our fellow audience what he has done. Tactics. What have you done?
Go forward.
Easy as that.
The boss has got out of his wagon because he knows it's doomed.
Yep.
The wagon's decided to make a roadblock to
There's
shield
1 wound left.
shield the trucks for when it finally blows up.
Okay. Yep.
The bikes have gone forward. Custom proof blast have gone forward. Boys have gone forward. Dreadnought's gone diagonal but forward.
Yes.
Snaz wagon's gone diagonal but forward.
Okay. Pretty much a quick summary there of the movement.
Go
We're going to go straight on to the psychic phase now.
Physic phase.
For the Orks. Right. You're going to, which power are you going to cast first?
Warpath first, and then I shall do a smite on closest visible enemy.
Okay.
So Warpath has gone off.
So Warpath that's gone off over here. I'll let that go through. Now the smite.
Smite. Okay. On Ork Charge 5.
5. That goes off on like 8. I need to roll 2 dice. I can deny because I've got Sanctic Halo. I'm within 24 of the Psyker. I need a 9 with 2d6. That's an 8. That's not enough. That's not more than.
Mortal wounds.
D3 mortal wounds. For 1 mortal wound on the nearest enemy unit.
Visible enemy unit.
So it is those intercessors there have taken a mortal wound. Put the wound onto him, not the sergeant, just to clarify that for the viewing audience. Yeah, shooting phase now. We've done the psychic phase. We're going to go straight onto the shooting. We're going to shoot first, Craig.
I am going to do the battle wagon.
Yep.
Get it out of the way.
Yep.
I'm going to use the Mordaka stratagem because he's the only thing that's out of range
Okay.
of close things. So it's 2 command points.
2 command points.
But they now count as being in close range. So.
Count as being in close range. So what is your target going to be?
It's going to be... Give me a second.
He's just looking here.
It's going to be those dudes, the Hellblasters in the open.
Okay, the Hellblasters in the open have been selected as a target. Lots of shots here.
4 big shooters.
4 big shooters. Hitting on 5s. Yep, 6 have hit their mark. Well, Ork ballistic skill, eh? 3's to wound.
Wounding on 3s.
There's
3
3
saves.
wounds. 3 saves. Is that more than 18 inches away? We'll find out.
It is, I believe.
We're going to double check. They are within 18 inches, so that's only just a regular save.
I wasted 2 command points.
So 3 plus armour saves. No, on the roll of 3 2s.
I'll take that.
So, okay, so on a 4 plus, one of the Primaris Hellblasters will get to shoot back. Which he does.
Ooh.
And he's in rapid fire range.
Got a roll of 1 and kill yourself. Anyway.
So 1 has taken a wound. Let's just get the wound token done over here. So I'm going to put the wound marker onto him, and he's going to die faithfully for the Emperor. Now, this 2 here, has that taken...
That's from the Warbikers.
Ah, it's from the Warbikers, okay. So, I'm going to shoot at the...
Yeah.
I'm really tempted to shoot at your wagon.
Shoot the wagon, go on. Shoot the wagon. Shoot the wagon.
But it's already shot, and it's not going to charge. So I'm going to shoot at the bikes.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot at the bikes, hitting
Cloud
on...
of smoke, so -1 to hit.
Cloud of smoke, -1 to hit. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. So hitting on 4s, of course I'm going to have to supercharge, because he's going to die anyway.
Yeah.
Which he does hit with 1.
Wonderful.
And
wonderful.
it'll be 3s to kill, and rerolling 1s, because of the lieutenant.
Roll 2.
That's a 1.
Oh,
reroll.
2 or another 1.
Reroll the wound. And that's a 5. That's AP -5. And it's been obliterated. Bikers are going to shoot into the Hellblasters. 30 shots.
Dakka 5, 2
Dakka,
Dakka
Dakka,
guns.
Dakka.
2 Dakka guns apiece.
So hitting on 5s. 7 hits out of how many?
Don't want to tell you. 30 shots.
Well, what do you expect from Orks? They can't shoot right and straight. So hit it, wounding on 3 is strength 5, toughness of 4, and that is
4 saves to make.
4 saves to make. No AP minus. 3s to save. A wounded Marine has gone. That's a cocked dice, actually. And that's a 1, so I'm going to have to pass a wound onto him. On a 4+, he will get to shoot back because of the banner. Yes. And he will shoot at... He will shoot at... I'm going to see if I'm within 15. I'm going to do a bit of Hollywood here. My cranky thing counts as part of the model, so it is within 15 inches. It's going to hit on 3s. Of course, I'm going to have to supercharge. He's going to die anyway, faithfully. 3s to hit. And that's a double 2.
I'll take that. Well, actually, I kind of want you to blow it up because I'll need it out.
I'm really tempted to spend a command point, and I'm going to do it. Spending a command point, and I will call upon a faithful Patreon here. Calling upon a Patreon, we're going to call upon Tyler Griselli. Tyler Griselli needing a 3+ to hit. No! And he blows himself up in the process.
Wonderful. That's another Marine dead as well.
A Marine has gone.
I'll take that.
Okay, that's it there. No damage whatsoever, and failed to hit the target. Custom Booster Blaster. I'm just going to shoot into the combat squad of the Hellblasters. 6 attacks with the burner exhaust.
They hit automatically as
Hit
well.
automatically. Counts as a flamer type of weapon. 5. Okay, automatically hits the target. And the strength of the weapon is...
4. So
4.
Wounding on 4s.
And that's 3. That's above average. AP minus of...
Nothing.
3+ save. No, another Marine goes down.
I'll take that.
So, 1 passes on a wound again. And on a 4+, he'll get to shoot.
Oh, kill yourself, please.
And he doesn't. So he does not get to shoot. He has died.
I'm now shooting the rivet cannon.
Okay, that's 3 wound of the morale token there.
Which is Dakka 9/6, so 9 shots at close range.
Yep.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s.
Oh, that's good.
Just get that on camera there. Strength is
7, AP minus 2, 2 damage.
Okay, so it's going to kill this anti-killer, anti-space
Marine weapon. This.
Yeah. So wounding on 3s. And 4 have made their mark. AP minus of 2. 5 to save. A valiant attempt, but the Hellblaster combat squad's gone. So 4+, they'll get to shoot back. 1 will get to shoot back. And we're going to take 2, take on that vehicle over there. It is within 15. The battle wagon hitting on a 3+. Re-rolling ones, thankfully, because of the
did
influence
anyway,
of that captain. Okay, hits 1. Okay, now I will call upon a patron for this, because this is quite a Hollywood moment.
Yeah.
I will call upon Maxfield Knuckles. Maxfield Knuckles, I can smell smoke. Hence the coughing. 3s to wound for the Emperor. Strength 9 supercharging. That's a 2!
Oh no.
And I spent my command reroll as well this phase, so unfortunately that is not a wound. The armour holds for the battle wagon with 1 wound remaining. Ork boy squad. How many rockets have you got in there?
2 rockets, going to shoot your dreadnought.
Okay.
I've got 3 sluggers just for the last shoot at them guys.
Okay, so 3 of the sluggers first.
2 of the sluggers first.
Is he on 5s?
Oh,
1 has hit.
4 to wound.
4 to wound. That is statistical, but the wound was not.
2d3 shots from the rockets.
2d3 shots. That's
3.
2d3. That's 4 shots.
Yeah, 3 and 4.
So 4 shots.
Hitting all 5s.
5s. It's completely whiffed. The rocket, the tank busters are.
That can't shoot anything because he can't see anything.
Okay.
So
I think that's it for shooting.
I think that is it.
Okay.
It is now judges.
Okay, it's charges to declare. Who are you going to charge at?
Right, I'm going to do. Right. The banner, is that a guy on his own, yeah?
He is on his
Guy on
own.
his own. That's a guy on his own as well, isn't he?
Yeah. Right.
No,
Start.
we're going to charge the Hellblasters, sorry.
Okay, so we're going to do this one first.
Yes.
Okay. So what's that unit there called? That's the
Booster Blaster.
The booster blaster. Booster blaster. The booster blaster is going to charge the captain.
Yep.
But then the captain is going to spend 2 command points, reducing the command tally to 4 CP left. He's going to do defensive focus here to try and bring down this speed freak.
There we go. I'm using ramming speed, so I can call
So he's going to spend 2 command points for ramming speed. So if he makes this charge, it's going to be very, very nasty indeed.
If I fail this charge on 3d3,
Yeah.
or 3d6, sorry, and rerolls,
It's going to be horrible. He's definitely going to make the charge, but we're going to do some Overwatch here with 3 other units here that have been selected as a charge.
go for it.
Right. The captain, of course, the Hellblasters, the Intercessors, and the Ancient are going to do their Overwatch, defensive focus stratagem. Right. This is the Intercessors, needing 6s, rerolling 1s. 1 hit, and toughness, I think it's
toughness
6.
5.
Toughness
no,
5.
6.
Toughness 6.
Yeah.
So wounding on a 5+, which does not wound. So that's the Intercessor Bolt rounds done. Next is the 2 auxiliary grenade launchers, hitting on 6s. Solid shot, I'm declaring. Rerolling 1s because the captain. It does hit.
Oh, the toilet seat hit.
Strength 6, toughness 6, falls to wound. Does it have ramshackle?
It does.
It does. So you will get -1 damage.
Lovely.
And that is not a wound.
I'll take that.
Okay. Next up is the Bolt Storm Gauntlet from the captain. He does not reroll any hits because he can't reroll for himself. Next up is the Primaris Ancient. He cannot reroll as well. It's not a core unit. Now the Hellblasters, they will shoot and they will supercharge. Winston Adkins supercharging, hitting on 6s, rerolling 1s. Hits 1s, that's good. Next Hellblaster, hitting on 6s. Nope. That's a drop die. This one here, 6s, rerolling 1s because of the captain. He does miss.
I wish I got another 1.
Next one. He does hit.
Oh, 2 hits out of that. That's nasty.
No, it's only 1 hit. 6s, isn't it? Overwatch.
Oh, that's only 2 hot hits overall.
Oh yeah, two hits overall. And the next one is rapid fire again. And this is the last one. Rerolling 1s. If I roll a 1,
Get another 1, get another 1.
if I roll a 1, I think he could die. It's a 6 instead.
Yes.
That's 3. It's a separate phase, isn't it? And how many wounds have you got?
8.
8. Not quite enough to bring it down.
It won't kill me.
It won't kill you.
Or anything, so.
3s to wound. And rerolling 1s to wound because of the lieutenant. That is 6 damage.
Wounds. How much was the AP?
And it's ramshackle. So it's -1 to your damage.
5 damage.
So no, it's 3 damage. Only
so
3
he's
damage.
got 5 wounds, yeah. 5
Okay,
wounds.
so it's ramshackle. That applies to this model.
Plink, plink,
The
plink.
bikers are going to go into the ancient
Hellblasters.
and the hellblasters. Yep.
So yeah.
That is an 8.
8.
They will make it as well.
Will.
At the end of the charge phase, he's spent 2 command points. What's it called again? Ramming
So
speed.
I've got 2, ramming speed and spiked ram.
Right, okay. Check the wording on the card. It's pretty frightening, actually. So, can you read that out to us, to our fellow audience?
I can. After this unit makes a charge move, you can select one enemy unit within 1 inch of it.
Yep.
And roll 1d6 for each model in this unit. For each roll of a 4+, that enemy unit suffers d3 mortal wounds.
Yeah, so that will be for him.
That's for this intercessor.
Oh, within 1 inch of him.
So within 1 inch of me, so that's why I moved the way I did it. So there's 5 guys in there, so it's 5 dice. Because I haven't done the random, the other one. I've got 2 I've used. So that one's a special rule, the other one's a stratagem I've used.
Right, okay.
So it's quite nasty.
Quite nasty. It's
So on a 4+,
powerful.
d3 mortal wounds per 4+.
Oh, that's unlucky.
That was lucky.
Okay, so D3 mortal wounds. It is 2 mortal wounds,
So
which
one
is
marine
enough.
Oh no, one marine.
One marine. And mortal wounds do carry over. So he's going to go. And then he's going to go. To there. How many mortal wounds is it?
Just 2.
Just 2. Okay, so we lost an intercessor there. And the captain's been hit. Oh, is it just one? Is it just one unit that
Yeah, just that unit.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it, yeah.
Okay,
And then
that's
I've got
fine.
the ramming speed one. So until the end of the phase,
Yeah.
when that unit finishes its charge, select one enemy unit that's within age range of him, which is only that one, sadly.
Yeah.
And on a 2+, he takes d3 mortal wounds.
Ooh.
So
6. Okay, so D3 mortal wounds.
I'm going to use my special deck of dice. No, 2.
2. Okay, so
I'll take 2. That's all right.
Captain in Gravis armor has 7 wounds, would you believe? So he has 5 wounds remaining. Okay, that's nasty.
Yeah, it's quite
Very, very nasty. And that's the end of the sequence.
That is the end of all of my charges because they are well out of range.
Okay.
They're not going to do anything.
Okay.
I've literally got my attacks to make now.
Literally the attacks to make. So what we're going to do now is going to go straight on to the close combat phase now for the Orks. Booster Blaster. Hitting on 4s. And he's hit 2 hits. And strength.
Strength.
This is against the captain, I'm presuming.
Yes, strength 5 he is.
Toughness 5 because of Gravis
Wounded
armor.
on 4s. 2 saves to make on your
And
Capitan.
AP minus.
Nothing. It's just the vehicle driving over.
3 plus. He takes a wound. And in fact, I will spend a CP to re-roll his saving throw. So 5 plus a regain, so new command phase. That's a cop die, I'll re-roll that. No, so I'm down to 3 command points. Now the re-roll for the armor save. No! It takes a wound.
Then a 4.
Oh, I felt
That's
that.
not bad. 3 wounds out of all of that.
Okay.
And now for the bikers.
Okay. Strength for the bikers. So we're going to do the attacks here.
2 attacks, 2 attacks. Right, hang on. 2 attacks per bike.
Now, the captain may interrupt here.
Okay.
Or do I save my command points?
It's up to you.
You haven't got many attacks. It's going to go into the Hell Blasters. No, we're going to save the command points. So do your attacks.
Okay. The purples are regular boys with choppers. The green is the knob with the big chopper.
Okay. Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
He's hit with all 3 of his chopper
Atrocious,
down.
but at least the knob hit with all his because he's 2 damage a pop.
Yeah. Strength is 7, and the others are 4.
So 4's to wound for the purples and
3's to
3's
wound
for the
the
reds.
Okay.
2 saves to make at -1,
Yep.
1 damage each, and 2 saves at -1 with 2 damage each.
Okay, so I'm going to do the regular choppers first at 4 plus. No.
Ooh, 1 dead.
So on a 4 plus he gets to fight again. No. Okay, so he dies. And then AP minus 1,
yeah, but
and
2
each
damage.
does 2 damage. So I'll take these dice away. So 4 pluses. I save 1, and another Hell Blaster has gone. On a 4 plus, he'll get to fight, which he does. It's a single attack, hitting on a 3. He does hit, and he does not wound. So we'll take another Hell Blaster off there. Okay. Now we're going to carry on with our attacks.
You may fight back.
You may fight back, yes. Right. Captain in Gravis armor. He's going to attack the bikes. He's going to use the sword, hitting on 2s. Okay, 5 have hit their mark. Because if I used the Power Fist against him and the Mastercrafted Power Sword, it would only be 1 damage. But these will be 2 damage a time.
Smart.
So that's
Very
why I went
smart.
with the sword.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you very much.
That's very smart. That's
So, wounding on 4s, that's the sacrifice, however.
Yes.
But it is +1 strength for Power Sword.
Yep.
So it'll be killing on 4 pluses, AP minus 3. And that is enough to kill the bikes.
Kill the bike. All the bikes are
Oh, no. They're 3 wounds each. So it'll kill a bike, and one will have 1 wound remaining.
Ah, okay, so take...
He's going to take...
Actually, no, he'll have 2 wounds remaining. He's a knob.
He's a knob.
Extra
Okay,
wound.
fair enough.
So take that one off,
Yeah.
and he may keep his 2 wounds. There you go.
Okay, so just to calculate here. So, yeah, how many wounds did he have left, that bike?
You killed it earlier, didn't you? That was a morale thing for the...
Oh.
So, yeah.
It's not a wound or anything like that?
No, that was a morale thing. You killed it earlier.
Okay.
So
You
he's
play it
now
like
down
that?
to 2, yeah. So he's
Okay.
now taken 1.
No, he hasn't taken any wounds. He's fine.
Oh, nothing, okay.
Yeah. He hasn't taken any
3
further damage.
3 they've lost now then.
Now the Ancient. He's got a base of 3 attacks. And then +1 for Astartes. Hitting on 3s. 5 to wound. And that's 2 wounds. AP minus of 0. So you've got 2 saves of 4 plus. 1 saved. And another save. Well done.
Blink, blink. I'll take that.
And now the Hellblasters. They have got 4 attacks for the Sergeant. And another 6 for the Brothers in Arms. Actually, I forgot to do this. I've got to do Heroic Intervention for the Lieutenant.
Okay. That's right.
So I'll do that. So I'm going to do that there. Go on 3s. I'll reroll 1s because the Captain. That's a pretty good dice roll. 5 to wound because it's toughness 5. Rerolling 1s because of the Lieutenant.
These are all against the knob, yeah?
This is against the knob of the bike. Yep. And that's 4 wounds. No AP.
Plus save. Beep, beep, beep.
3.
Dead.
Oh, he's got 1 wound left. He's got 4 wounds, hasn't he?
3 wounds, yes.
So, oh, he has 3 wounds
he has
only.
3 wounds, yeah, he has 3.
Oh, okay. All the others have 3.
Yeah, the other way of... Oh, wait, no, you might be right.
I think he has
You
4
know more
wounds.
about the army than... No, he's in... Oh, yeah, yes. You know
4
more about my
wounds.
army than... You.
But I will cut you down with the Lieutenant. Who's this? Marcus Fraze.
1 wound left. He's dead anyway.
So he has 4 attacks base, 5 attacks because he's Primaris, and Astartes. So hitting on... I'm going to double check here how many attacks he has. 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s with his Mastercrafted Power Sword. He's missed with 3. And any roll of a 4 plus is damage 2. Ah, he's dead. Okay. He's AP minus 3.
Oh, yeah, straight through.
It's a sword. It cuts right through. He's not going to consolidate forward towards the destroyed unit. So that there is the end of the close combat phase. Okay, the bikes have been destroyed. They've actually been quite a hindrance in this game. And they've killed...
They've actually done something useful.
Yes, they've killed the Hellblasters as well. So, morale phase...
I killed more Marines than I did your guard last time I played you.
I know. It's a strange game. It's just one of those days, isn't it? So, next up is morale. They will pass because of +1 leadership and +1 leadership for Ultramarines and, of course, the Imperium terrain there. And I lost an intercessor. That's not going to count for morale really, unless I roll a 6, which 5 is fine. They're going to pass anyway, even if I rolled a 6. So that comes off there. And another Marine has taken a wound. This is wobbly model syndrome.
Yeah,
I do apologise for that. So that is the end of the close combat phase and the turn for the Orks. And we're going to go on to the command phase for a new turn for the Ultramarines. It is time to fight back. It is turn 2 for the Sons of Guilliman. Command phase for the Ultramarines. I was on 3 command points, back up to 4. And straight away, I'm going to spend a command point to activate Wisdom of the Ancients. So I'm going to take that CP off, so I'm back down to 3 command points. It's the end of the command phase. We're going to go straight on to the movement phase now for the Ultramarines. Right, it is the end of the movement phase for the Ultramarines. A lot has happened in the turn 2 for the Ultramarines in this particular phase. So the repulsor has stood still, disembarking the intercessors 9 inches away, leading the forces. Sergeant Knight to plug in the gap, to try and plug the gap over here in the centre to cover this Ultramarines unit here. I couldn't advance, unfortunately, with the relic. Actually, it's not just the relic, it's just an objective there, the primary objective. So what we're trying to do is we're going to try and plug the gap as quickly as we possibly can for the intercessors there. And then I've pressed forward with all the Ultramarines, including the Dreadnought, and it's going to try and rapid fire the Orks over there. The Dreadnought has moved defiantly forward as well, applying Wisdom of the Ancients. And furthermore, the Inceptors have advanced and come down as reinforcements at the end of the movement phase, and they're going to try and do some supporting fire as well. Tactical Doctrine has been initiated, so bolt weaponry is at its maximum potential, and furthermore, assault and rapid fire weapons are a further AP minus, so it is very, very deadly close quarters here. So the Ultramarines movement phase is complete. There is no psychic phase. We're going to go straight on to the shooting phase for the Sons of Guilliman.
Shoot.
Yep, you heard it. Lots of dagger. Craig has added some tactics here. Very clever. He's spending 2 command points for Force Field Booster. So instead of a 6+ invulnerable save and 6-inch bubble, it is now a 9-inch
bubble, but that's 9 inches. But
yeah, okay. I think it's a 5-inch bubble still, but instead of 6 inches, it's 9 inches for the stratagem. So 9-inch bubble there, 5+ invulnerable save. Just check the card. It's actually a 6+ invuln, 6 inches. The stratagem enhances it to 9 inches, and a 5+ invuln. It is Force Field Booster. We read the card. It's actually improved now. Instead of wholly within, it's actually within. So even if you're just touching it within an inch or less than an inch, that still counts as part of the upgrade there. An enhancement to keep the Orks alive here. Right, the Dreadnought has declared its targets. The Onslaught Gatling Cannon is going to shoot into the boys, as well as the Storm Bolters. Twin Storm Bolters are going to shoot into them. The Icarus Rocket Pod is going to shoot into the Trike. And what's that called again? Is that the
Custom Booster Blaster.
Custom Booster Blaster. I've got to know these names in the game. So Custom Booster Blaster, the Icarus Rocket Pod is going to target that, and then the Heavy Plasma Incinerator, I'm sorry, it's going to have to go into the Dread. I'm going to call upon a Patreon. It is Charles Cranford's Moment of Glory. So he's hitting on. So this is the blast number here. We have how many command points? We've got 3 command points left here. So this is the blast radius. Command point on standby. That's a cop die. I will re-roll that die. Here we go, Charles. That's a 1. Aww. I will spend a command point to re-roll that. 5+ a regain. I haven't regained, I don't believe. I haven't regained, so I'm down to 2 command points. Now for the re-roll. A fellow Patreon. So 1 shot becomes a 5. Ooh. That is more respectable. Thank you, Charles. I have 1 Patreon left. Okay. This is strength 9, or we'll be supercharging. So you won't get a ramshackle.
Nope, that's fine.
So hitting on 3s.
What's that against again? Sorry, is that the...
It's the heavy plasma incinerator. Yeah, supercharging.
Yeah, cool.
I will re-roll the 1 because of the wisdom of the ancients, hence very wise.
One. Oh.
All have hit their mark. Thank you, Giles. This is strength 9.
It's toughness 7.
7, and within 18 inches. So, wounding on 3s. Oh dear. That there
is a dead dreadnought.
That would be 15 damage. Because it's strength 9.
So how many is it? It's 5 wounds though, yeah? I have a 5 plus.
It's AP minus 4. Yes.
5 plus invuln.
He does have a 5 plus invuln thanks to the strat.
2 save, 3 have gone through.
9 damage.
Still dead.
It's still
does he
dead.
blow to pieces? He does not.
Another.
I will take that.
And that is gone. Deleted. Destroyed. The dreadnought. Absolutely defiant here in this game. That's right. If you have to shoot, you have to shoot. No pity, no mercy. Onslaught Gatling Cannon into the Orks. The Ork boys in the cover there. You will get +1 to your cover saves though.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s. Okay. All but 1. Wow, this dreadnought. This is Tommy Putt's dreadnought debuting on the channel. Absolute beast. Wounding on 4s because it's strength 5, toughness of 5, 3s to wound. Re-rolling the 1s, would you believe, because it is a core unit.
Okay.
Dreadnoughts are core. They are indeed, but that's fails there. So that's only 2 wounds. That's AP minus 1, but
so
+1.
5 plus safe.
5 plus, yep, 5 plus invuln. Yep, custom force field, enhanced.
1
Take
gone
1
through, and I have a 6 plus. Feel no pain. From
yes,
them guys.
the
From
pain boy.
No.
Which does not make it. So another Ork boy
Take
is dead.
you.
He's been shot up.
We'll
Next,
them up here.
I am within 12. It's going to be 8 shots with the Stormbolter.
1 so far.
3s, rerolling 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients. All but 2. 5s to wound. Rerolling 1s because of the Lieutenant behind is a core unit. It is Tactical Doctrine as well. So 2 at AP minus 1, but you've got your 5 plus invulnerable save.
2 saves. Nothing,
Nope,
and
feel
2
no
feel no
pain.
pains. Nothing.
It's
2 more
nothing.
dead.
Another 2 more dead. Redemptor Dreadnought.
Yep.
It's relentless here. The Icarus rocket pod. I'm going to call upon a Patreon. This is Joseph Darling's moment of glory. D3 shots. This is into the Wazdak.
Boomdacker Snazwagon.
Snazwagon.
Snazdacker Boomwagon.
6. So it's only D3, but it's only 3 shots. Thank you, Joseph. That's the last of the
That's all your
Patreons
patrons
now.
spent.
Yes, tier 7 plus members. They have been used. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients. 2 hits. Strength 7, toughness 6.
Yep.
3s to wound. And that's 1 wound at AP minus 1.
1, so a 5 plus save. Nope.
D3 damage.
Oh.
That's 1 damage because of Ramshackle.
And he is 3 wounds left.
3 wounds left on him. Dreadnought, absolutely deadly in this game.
Evil, that thing.
Next up is the Inceptors. The Inceptors are going to shoot into those boys.
The boys.
Right, I'm going to do the first combat squad of 3. 18 shots into those boys. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients from the Dreadnought. Okay, that's a few hits there. Okay, he's just calling the Ultramarine symbol a toilet seat.
It is a toilet seat.
Yeah, only an Ork player would say that. So, strength 5, so 4s to wound. This is AP minus 2, but you got your 5 plus info. And rerolling 1s because of the Lieutenant. They are a core unit.
That's nasty. Oh, that's alright.
Okay. So take away those 3s. Okay, so that there is 8 saves so far. So we're just going
Strength 5, right.
Strength 5, yep.
Blimey. 8 so far, yeah?
So
Let's
5
do
plus
the 8.
invuns.
5 plus invuns, followed by 6 plus food.
You can see it from this angle here. There's a lot of boys coming there.
It's, how many was it? It was 3 dead so far.
Yeah.
So let's leave that there.
Okay.
Let's do it here. 1, 2, 3 saved.
3 saved. Now feel no pain.
No,
So
5 more dead.
5 more
So
dead.
that
So
makes
that's that
8.
squad there.
There's the 8 on there. There it is.
Okay. How many CP have you got?
1 left.
Got 1 left. Oh no, that means you can't rally. Depending on the casualties. So you can't auto pass morale if you take casualties there. And there's another round of firing as well.
There it is.
Okay, so we're going to check that out now.
So I'm strategically removing my models so they might be able to hit me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, unfortunately, I can still see them. You can see there through the
them,
window.
but, yeah.
From their perspective, in case the commenters say, you can't see them, you can't see. We are Space Marines. We don't just see, we have foresight of the enemy. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling those 1s. Praise the Emperor. That's a drop dice. So take away the assault symbols. That's another 1 there. Now it is strength 5. 3s to wound. No 1s. Oh, imagine if they were toughness 4.
Wonderful, wouldn't it for you?
So that'll be 8 saves again.
Another 8.
Another 8. Those that watch my videos, whenever I use Ultramarine dice,
1.
they know what they're in for. And 6s.
2.
Save.
So another 6 dead.
Another
so
6 boys have
that
been
makes,
slaughtered.
what's 8 plus 6?
That's
8 plus
14.
14, thank you.
14. That's 14 casualties. Ouch! That's a lot of casualties.
Evil.
Yeah.
I'll go.
The lieutenant is going to shoot into one of the boys, hitting on 3s. It is a heavy weapon. And he's normally 2+ ballistic skill, but it is -1 because it's heavy, because he's infantry. Sitting on a 3. Ah, Ultramarine. Oh, you see the toilet symbol back now. Strength is 4, toughness of 5, 5s to wound. And that's a wound. That's AP -2. 5 up in one. Bling, bounce.
Hit the
It's off. Okay, that's the lieutenant done. Next up is this intercessor squad here. And the tactic we're going to be doing is... Yes, we're going to do it. Scions of Guilliman. Spending a command point for Sons of Guilliman. So I'm going to see if I can get a 5+ to regain the stratagem. I don't, so I'm down to 1 CP myself. We're both on 1 command point each. So
It's only turn 2.
it's only turn 2. It's been absolutely deadly. So this intercessor squad is going to try and cut down the boys. Actually, I don't know. Actually, hold on a second. I'm probably not going to do that because I've got something better up my sleeve. Something better. So I'm going to keep it back up to 2 command points. I'm going to save those 2 command points for a bit later on at the end of the shooting phase. So it's going to do regular shooting with that intercessor squad there. Frag shots. 2d6 shots, minimum of 3 each. So that there is 6, 8 shots there from the frag. So fragmentation. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients and the Captain's Nibble. Okay. Take away the 2s. Right. It is strength 3, toughness 5, so 5s to wound. Rerolling 1s to wound because of the lieutenant, which does wound. That's brilliant. So that's 4 wounds at
Right.
AP minus of 0, but you got a 5+ in
5 plus in run, and I feel no pain, so... Yeah. 2
So
saved.
2 and... Yo! Well
Saved
done.
roll.
Excellent
I'll
dice
take
roll. Brilliant.
Fine boy,
Come on, fix me up, quick! Fragmentation, man, to hit me. Right. Next up is 16 shots from the bolt rifles. Right, so the bolt rifle is hitting on 3s. No 1s. Wow, no 1s. Okay, oh, there's quite a few misses there. Okay. 5s to wound. Re-rolling those 1s to wound because of the lieutenant. Which you know, it's another wound. So that there is 5 saves of AP minus 2.
3 saves, you mean?
Sorry, beg your pardon. 3 saves. Beg your pardon. 3 saves.
They're all saved.
Fantastic.
Boing. The shield is now starting to work.
It is starting to work, and it's beginning to frustrate
You may have
the
to deploy
orcs.
your walkers to take much generator down.
Yes, that is very true. Next up is the repulsor. Now the repulsor is going to fire...
Fire.
Fire.
Where are there?
I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to do all the small arms fire against the Ork boys. And then the twin las cannon is going to shoot into the battle wagon.
Okay.
And the las talon is going to shoot into the
booster blaster.
Booster blaster.
The blaster booster.
Blaster booster. Okay. I've used...
I think I've whittled. I think I've like killed loads of Marines. But
Oh, you have. You've done very well. Very well indeed.
It's all about killing. That's
It's all about killing. Yeah, that's 40k. It's all about killing.
Killing.
Yeah,
It's about body count.
that's right. Now let's kill that truck. Now hitting on with the las talon into the Bazwak, whatever it is.
Boom Decker. No, that's a custom boost block. That's the Boom Decker. That's the custom.
Okay, custom boom dagger. Hitting on 3s. It does hit this time. 3s to wound. You're not going to get ramshackle.
Yeah, and no force shield either.
It does wound, and that's AP minus of 3.
Straight through. How much damage?
D6.
Ooh.
Here we go for the Emperor.
One.
It's a 2.
Hey, you got 1 wound left.
1 wound left. Do I spend a command point to re-roll?
You have no command points.
I got 2 command points left. No, I have faith in the Emperor. They will do their job rather than luck. There's no such thing as luck. That's what the Jedi teach. So, twin las cannon into the battle wagon. Hitting on 3s. That is not good news. I rolled snake eyes. Unbelievable. So what we're going to have to do now is something very interesting with the help. No, we've got to do all the rest of the shooting with the.
Finish the shooting.
Finish the shooting. So we're going to do the Stormbolters. I don't have infantry keyword for the bolter discipline,
Yeah,
so it only applies to infantry models, bikes, and Terminators. Yes. Next up is the Stormbolter. It's going to try and hit the boys. Only 1 hit. No wound.
Ooh.
Okay.
Starting to survive.
Onslaught Gatling Cannon. 3s.
All hit.
4s. Strength 5.
Oh, 2, 3.
6! Wow. That would have been a sextuple 6 if that had been that 5.
3 saved.
3 saved. Pain. Damage of 1.
1 dead.
Only 1 dead. Okay.
I'll take that.
Now the Icarus rocket pod. D3 shots. I did declare it into the boys. Only 1 shot, hitting on a 3. That's a 1. That's a failure. Okay.
Ooh.
Next up is the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber.
How many more guns have you got?
It's got too many. It's 2 hits. 5s to wound. 1 wound. AP minus 1.
Saved.
Saved because of the invuln. Any other weapons? Frag storm grenade launchers. Sorry, 2d6. 5 shots. Okay, so 5 shots hitting on 3s. 2 have missed their mark. That's statistical. And 1 wound. No AP minus.
No.
2 goes through. And 6 saves. Yeah. No, you saved that. It's full facing.
Lovely.
So another one there. And next up now is the Ancient. Now the Ancient, we're going to check the line of sight here, so we can see. Rapid firing. Actually, let's chuck a crack grenade.
Go for it. Get one.
3 to
No,
hit.
get a 2. You need a 2.
3 to hit.
2.
1! Missed. Okay, failed to prime the grenade
See,
there.
if Orks believe it, it happens.
Now the Hellblaster. Now the Sergeant is going to do the honour. I'm going to see if he's within 15. Not quite. It's a single shot.
Get one.
Supercharge. A 4 is a hit.
Okay.
Craig is frustrated. 3 to wound. Strength 9. He will not get ramshackled, but it's only 1 wound left
Yep,
anyway.
he's got a 5+ in run because of the... Oh,
1.
take that.
But I re-roll thanks to the Lieutenant.
I'll get another 1.
4 is a wound.
4. 5+
AP
in run
minus
from
4.
5+ in run from his fortress.
Fortress.
Doing.
No.
Straight through. Does he blow up? No, it doesn't.
Does not blow up. The battle wagon is destroyed. Forgot to mention that off camera. I'm going to target the 2 remaining Hellblasters into the Bazdak
Boomdagger
stack wagon.
No, custom booster blast.
Just a booster blast.
Just call it a bug.
So I'm not going to supercharge with these. Hitting on 3s. 1 has hit their mark. 3's to wound. 3 is a wound. AP minus a 4.
Straight through. It's dead.
1 damage. Does it blow up?
No.
5. Does not blow up. And it's gone.
I need the command points.
Okay, it needs the command points. And it's been removed. And that has opened a significant gap for the intercessors here to shoot at the boys. 2 fragmentation shots. 2d6. That's 7 shots. Now that there's less than 5 models remaining. So 7 shots with the fragmentation. Hitting on 3s. All but 1. That's good shooting actually. Now wounding on 5s.
Ooh, nasty.
4 wounds. AP minus of 0.
5+ in run. 1 saved.
1 saved.
6+, sorry, feel
Damage
no pain.
1.
3+ feel no pain would have been lovely.
Yeah, fragmentation. That was... Who shot with that?
That's 3.
Brother Archer and Brother Damocles.
2.
Okay, he's just taking his time. Which ones are going to come off?
Rockets. Why not?
Rockets are going. Okay, right. Next up, the bolt rifles. 16 shots with the bolt rifles. There's absolutely no quarter here. That's the Orks. The Orks are getting picked on here. This is turkey shooting.
It is a bit of a turkey shoot.
This is, so insane. Hitting on now hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s is accurate firepower here. Oh dear me. I can't find the 2s.
Finished them off.
Let's
take them off the table.
No, it's not that. They've all hit their mark. Every single Marine has hit their mark. 5s to wound though. It is 5s to wound. Rerolling the 1s because the Lieutenant. Right.
That's actually not so. That's not very good.
That is not very good.
It's atrocious. It's like my shit.
That is awful. It's only 2 wounds.
2. 5+ save. 1 saved.
Saved.
Yep, 1 saved. 1 gone through.
Through.
There are literally 2 of them left now.
Okay.
They have taken 19 casualties this turn.
Okay. Now, do I spend 2 command points to shoot again?
Waste them, yeah, go on, waste your command points. I'm sure your viewers will want you to waste your command points. Go for it.
Think.
Come on, waste them. Waste them. I might as well just take that off. Warpath for a knob.
I'm not going to waste them. I'm going to save my CP. I'm going to save my CP. I think we've done enough damage. And we'll keep 2 command points on standby. So that is the end of the shooting phase. That was absolutely deadly.
Any charges?
Charges, they cannot charge. The Redemptor is out of charge. Well, I don't
Go
know.
on, charge the boys, go on.
Do you want me to charge the boys?
You can if you want.
Do you want Overwatch?
No.
I'll see what I can do. See what his charge range is. I may as well go for a charge.
I genuinely wanted to.
Go on then. Well, it's going on a
6 and
7.
1.
That's not
Ooh,
going
don't
to
think
make
so.
it.
Nah.
No, it's not going to make it. So the Dreadnought has failed in its charge. Not that it was desperate anyway, but Hollywood, you never know. So that is the end of the charge phase, and close combat there's none. Morale phase. Now, you've suffered 19 casualties. 5, so you lost 1 on a 2. So cock die. I'll let you re-roll that. This is actually, beg pardon, it's full facing.
Oh,
full facing. Yeah, it's a 3.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
three.
yeah, he's okay.
So
Yep.
one is just the knob on his own.
The knob is on his own, and that's it.
Now, if that knob can pick up that banner, I'll be the happiest person in the world. It will be quite impressive. If he can do that, it will be amazing.
Oh, that'd be such a brilliant move. So anyway, that is the end of the turn, and we're going to go on to a new battle round.
Yep.
It is battle round 3, turn 3 for the Orks.
1 CP, now 2 CP for the Orks on turn 3.
Well, it's the end of the movement phase for the Orks on turn 3. Craig, tell us, what have you done, good sir?
Tried some tactics. Let's just tried a bit. I've just realised I can't do what I planned on doing, but so I'm just going to
Oh, I see.
amalgamate into a big ball and just go forward. So I'm getting everyone together and then go.
Yeah,
So
just go
I was
forward.
going to try something, I thought, and it all worked out when I was outside. And so, no, I can't do it because, yeah, I can't do it.
I just realised that.
Yeah, I just realised I can't. I could possibly do it, but you'd kill me before I could actually do it. So because the psychic phase is before the shooting phase. So
Yes.
that's the annoying part about it. So yeah, I'm just going to move forward and just try and shoot you and take as many of you as I possibly can.
Okay, this is pretty much as simple as that. So these trucks have moved forward by the
moved
looks
forward.
of things. That's moved
That's
forward.
moved.
They've
Orcs
moved
have gone
forward.
into a ball.
And him?
He's staying where he is.
He's staying where he
He's
is.
staying where he is. He's hiding.
Okay.
He's just shooting blind now.
So, I don't know what to do, boss. I can't get him. I can't. I'll die otherwise.
And they're like bickering amongst themselves.
He's
So,
arguing with himself.
so discipline at the moment for the Orcs is crumbling, which is a good sign for the Ultramarines. Therefore, we can go in for the kill.
yeah,
But
still-
it is not over.
there's still 24 orc boys in them trucks. So
Yes, there are
quite a few
still
boys.
some Orcs left. This repulsor has been pretty good, but the Dreadnought has been
The
absolutely
Dreadnought's done a
beast.
lot of damage.
Done a lot of damage. So what we're going to do now is going to go straight onto the psychic phase now for the Orcs.
I have discovered though that I can't use my force field anymore.
Oh yes, that's another thing I wanted to point out.
Because guess who didn't read the small print?
The opponent.
Always read the terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions apply when it comes to activating the force field, when it comes to overloading it. When you do overload it, that means you cannot use it anymore. That is the big blunder of Orc technology.
I just see the big bit at the front and go, yeah, that's it. Oh no.
There is anything that works for a little while and then you just overload it. So that's what happened to the custom force field. It is no longer activated. So that is the end of the movement phase. Going to go straight onto the psychic phase now for the Orcs. Going to cast the jump. I cannot deny because I am out of 24
And
inches.
there are not 20 orcs in range of the weird boy, so he can't cast another spell. So I'm just going to do the jump.
The jump
is warp charge 7.
Goes off on a 5. Do you want to command re-roll that?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, he's going to save his command re-roll
That
and
was
stand
a
by.
complete waste of time.
Anything else?
No psychic powers, it's now shooting.
You're going to go straight on to Daka. It's shooting phase now for the Orcs. The Boom Daka Snazwagon is going to declare its shots now. So what's happening, Craig?
Burner bottles against that, just because it's funny,
Yep.
and everything else against that.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a CP. As it's a new battle round, I'm going to cast Transhuman Psychology. So 1s, 2s and 3s are fails when wounding. So on a roll of a 5+, I regain that stratagem. I don't, so I'm down to 1 command point. So I'm going to keep that on there. That's to last to the use the stratagem in your shooting phase. The stratagem in any phase. When a Primaris unit from your army is selected as a target of attack to the end of the phase, each time an attack is made against the unmodified wound roll of 1 to 3, That attack fails. I have less than 5 models, so it only costs me 1 command point as opposed to 2.
So basically I'm wounding on 4s. Yeah?
So you're wounding on 4s instead of 3s.
Understandable.
Okay.
Let's do the burner bolts first, just because 2d3 shots, grenade.
11
shots.
11 shots.
6 2d3.
So these are like the equivalent of Molotov cocktails.
Yeah. Just going to try this. It's only 6 shots because it's d3.
Okay.
You don't get any benefit in cover, but it wouldn't really matter. So, got roll to hit first.
Okay. You've hit
2 hits.
2 hits.
Toughness.
7.
7. Strength 4, so 5.
5 to wound. Yeah. On
wound.
AP minus.
Nothing.
AP minus of nothing. 3 plus armor save.
Oh, this is funny.
4 plus.
Okay, never mind.
4 is a save. No damage.
Okay. I'm going to shoot the big shooter. He's in Dakar range.
Yep.
These hit on a 4 because the grot's shooting it.
Ah, okay. So better ballistic skill.
Yeah. So only 1 hit.
Only 1 hit. 4 to wound because of transhuman psychology.
Those guys there.
AP minus.
Nothing.
4 is a save.
I'm going to shoot the grot pistol. Again, grot shooting it. That's
Hits.
hit. Wounding on a 5. Nothing.
Doesn't wound. Bounces
Now
off.
the big gun. It's the Soup Touch Special, so an extra 2 shots. 16 shots.
16 shots here. Nasty.
4,
Just gathering his dice.
8, 12.
Just imagine the barrel getting hot after firing this weapon. Hitting on 5 with an
Literally a
orc.
minigun.
An orc is piloting it.
Yes, so he's hitting on a 5.
There's a few
That's
hits
quite a
there.
good one, actually.
Yeah, that's good shooting
Wounding
there from that
on
little boy.
4s because of your stratagem.
Yeah, it would normally be freeze, but it's transhuman psychology means it's 4s to wound.
Oh, hit with half of them, that's actually quite good.
Yeah. Oh, way above average. So it's paid
4
off
wounds.
a little.
AP minus 2, 2 damage.
Okay, I need to save all of these for the Emperor. I'm sorry, Craig. We saved all but 1.
Oh, never mind.
And I'm going to take off him. I'm going to take off him, Anonymous Space Marine. Fill in his place at patreon.com/JBWargamer87. Fill in his place. Plenty of spaces left to fit on the Patreon page.
Knob with the slugger is just going to shoot, just because it's funny. No.
You missed. You missed. Anything else?
My boss's custom shooter is going to shoot, because they're in there so they can shoot
Yeah, that's
out.
fine.
Yep.
Yeah, you can do that. Yep. You're in the cover
I
now.
think it's 4 shots.
Yep. I'm just going to check the stats here. 4 shots hitting on 5s. Hits with 2. 4s to wound.
Yes.
Nothing. And bounces off because of transhuman psychology would have been a wound otherwise.
And I've got a big shooter, not big shooter, normal shooter.
Normal shooter into the Primaris Intercessor squad again.
Nope, just 2 normal shooters.
2 normal shooters. Yeah, okay. Hitting on 5s. We're good at shooting today.
Wounding on
to say.
4s.
4s to
1
wound.
save.
Yeah, 1 save because of transhuman psychology. 3 plus saved on the 5 plus. The elite symbol is there. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
I have the truck boys to shoot. I'm going to shoot. How many are left in your Hellblaster unit?
There are 3 Hellblasters
3
left.
Hellblasters,
They will be
okay.
getting a 2 plus save because they are behind cover.
I will. Weight of dice, I think, will deal with this.
Okay.
I'm going to have one of the trucks and the squad inside is going to shoot at the Hellblaster, and the other truck with the squad inside is going to shoot at the guys behind them.
Okay.
Just because.
Just 'cause,
they're going to
why
shoot
not?
them. Sorry, because that way I can wipe 2 squads.
Oh, okay. Right.
I can
Fair
feel
enough.
proud and happy. So yeah, 1 against them, 1 against them. So
Okay. So,
let me work out how many
we
shots.
look at how many shots off camera. Big shooter from the truck, as well as the occupants inside. This is going to be shooting at the Hellblasters first?
Yeah.
Okay, look at all these dice. This is not even Dakar range. So,
And a slugger.
and a slugger. Okay.
So we'll do the big shooter first.
Yeah, big shooter, hitting on 5s.
Where are they from?
That's the wounds from
Oh,
the
your
Dreadnought.
thingy. Oh, yeah.
Yes, you can take them off if you want to. It would really help the Dreadnought.
I'm sure. Right, hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. 3 have hit their
hits,
mark.
Wounding on
4s because of transhuman psycho.
So
beg your pardon.
the
Hitting on
Hellblasters,
3s.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. 2+ saves because they are behind cover.
They are.
And they saved. Thanks to the cover. Next up, shooters.
Shooters and the slugger.
And the slugger, hitting on 5s. Okay, a few.
6
6.
Force to wounds.
Force to wounds.
3 more saves.
3 more saves of 2+. Saved again.
Oh, they've all saved.
Okay. Bounced off the armour there.
Next lot.
Next lot, rinse and repeat.
These are the shooters again, this time instead of the big shooters, just because I have them in my hand.
Okay. So this is shooting at these guys here, the Strashgen on standby. Hitting on 5s. And that's pretty good. You've got another 6 there. Brilliant. Fantastic.
7 this time.
Yes, 7.
I'll take that.
Force to wound irrespective.
Yep. 3 more saves.
3 more saves of 3+. I take... Oh, one's died.
Oh, one's dead.
One is dead.
Nice.
Not within any influence of the banner. He's dead.
Okay, and big shooters. That's 10 shots from the big machine gun.
Okay. Force to wound.
Nothing.
111. Nothing.
Spider eyes.
Spider eyes. Okay. Is that
That
it?
is all my shooting.
Wow. Okay. Only one Primaris Space Marine has fallen. But is there any other charges?
Yeah, the knob's going to charge just because he's on his own.
The knob's going to charge.
He might as well do something useful.
Okay. I am not going to Overwatch, so you can go in for the attack. He's in. See if he can take down these 2 Primaris
3
intercessors.
attacks with a big chopper. Hitting on 3s. They've all hit.
They've all hit.
Wounding on 4s.
Now this is to the end of the phase. It's a new phase now.
Wounding on 3s then, I'll take that.
Wounding on 3s.
3 saves, -3, -2, sorry, -1. Sorry.
-3, -2, -1.
3 saves, -1, 2 damage.
Okay. 3 saves of 4+. I save 1.
Oh, he's killed 1.
I've killed 1. So I'm going to take off him because he still holds it. Now he'll get to fight back and I get more attacks. So base of 3, 4 attacks. Hitting on freeze. No influence from the captain. He's out of 6 inches. 5 to wound. Nothing. Okay. That's interesting. That's the end of close combat.
The charges, I got excited, but no, it's fine.
No, that's it. So that's the end of the close combat phase. Morale, they're going to pass. They are Ultramarines. They shall know no fear.
No fear.
And that's it. So we're going to go straight on to the new turn for the Ultramarines. It is turn 3 for the Ultramarines. On phase, back up to 2 command points. But again, spending a command point to apply Wisdom of the Ancients to the Dreadnought. Right, it's the end of the movement phase now for the Ultramarines. The Inceptors have moved forward 10 inches, because that's their movement rate. And one squad has gone over this side, another combat squad has gone on this side, and they're going to try and shoot the knobs away over to there. The custom force field has malfunctioned, I believe. That's a good sign.
The medic's still alive,
it's
but
overloaded.
The force field doesn't work anymore.
The Dreadnought has moved slightly over. It's going to do the firepower into the trucks, and furthermore it's probably going to lift up that vehicle and just flip it upside down. It's Robot Wars in full. So that's what's going to happen there if everything goes according to plan. The Lieutenant had no line of sight actually to the knob there, so he's going to do a single pop shot and kill him outright, all being well. This intercessor squad has formed a screen to protect the sergeant carrying the relic. The captain has stood still, encouraging his battle brothers to keep firing and forming a screen of protection. The Hellblasters have stood still behind cover, and the lieutenant has stayed still as well as the ancients there as well. The repulsor has not moved all game because it's doing its job very well on the Ultramarines' left flank. So that there is the end of the shooting phase. Sorry, end of the movement phase. And we're going to go straight on to the shooting phase now for the Ultramarines. The Lieutenant is going to do a pop shot into the knob, hitting on a 3+ because he moved. That's a 2. Oh, why not? I'm going to spend a CP, 5+ a regain, I don't regain, so I'm down to 0 command points. Hitting on 3 plus. I hit him this time. 5s to kill. No! It is not to be. A bit of a waste of CP, but a bit of Hollywood. Free damage.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd...
I wanted a bit of Hollywood. Didn't get the glory, but never mind. So next up is the Redemptor. The Redemptor is going to fire all its anti-infantry weapons, including the Icarus rocket pod. Actually, we're going to go into that as well. The heavy plasma incinerator. Actually, the Icarus rocket pod will go into that as well. And the heavy plasma incinerator is going to supercharge. It's going to go into that truck there. So the rate of fire for the plasma incinerator is a 3. 3 shots, hitting on 3s. All have hit their mark. Toughness 6.
6 or 7, let me just double check.
They are toughness, I believe, of 6, because it is open topped.
They are, yeah.
Yep, so it'll be 3s to wound, and you won't get ramshackle.
No.
It is a core unit, reroll 1s. And that is 9 damage. And you do have 10 wounds, I think, for a truck.
I do, yes.
Yes, so you're down to 1 wound remaining. So that leaves the Icarus rocket pod to try and finish it off. D3 shots for the Icarus rocket pod. 1 shot only. Hitting on a 3, which hits, strength 7.
Ooh,
3s to wound.
Yeah.
That's a wound. AP minus 1. So you got a 5 plus armor save.
Yep.
Which doesn't, and it's D3 damage. And that's 2 damage.
I explode as well.
It does explode.
How many mortal wounds do you want to roll for my truck that's next to it? How many mortal wounds does it
That's
suffer?
D3 mortal wounds for this truck here.
Yep.
So roll a D3. That's 3
so
mortal wounds.
7 wounds.
Down to 7 wounds there. I'm just going to get a wound token to there. Okay, so down to 7.
12 orcs in the unit.
And it looks like will the knobs be hit as well?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think your knobs are going to get hit as well.
So you've hit my knobs,
Yeah.
okay.
D3 mortal wounds, 1 mortal wound.
Feel no pain.
Yeah.
Yep, 1 mortal wound, so one of the knobs has 1 wound left.
Your
I'm going to stick the wound on the flamethrower orc because he ain't going to get close enough, I don't think.
he's out of arc, he's fine. Your war boss is fine as well.
Lovely.
It's just the knobs that have been hit there.
No problem. The knob has taken his mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Time to put the dead orcs down.
But you've got to do occupants inside as well.
I know.
And as the vehicle exploded, it has to be from the middle of the vehicle. So any rolls of 1, models are slain.
The red one is the knob.
No, it doesn't matter. You just pick which one's off there. So,
Fair enough.
So what you do is
I could have left it. Let's just roll it.
So 1s, they've all get out safely.
Somehow.
Okay. So we're going to put them on.
Did roll enough, didn't
Yeah,
I?
place them back on the table. Onslaught Gatling Cannon into the knobs, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because Wisdom of the Ancients. So 4 have missed their mark. Strength 5, all wounded. AP minus 1, but you'll get a +1 to your cover save. Yeah, it's the Onslaught Gatling Cannon from the underslung arm.
Against
the knobs.
knobs. So they have a 4+ save normally.
-1, +1, because you recover.
So 4+ save. How many, sorry?
4. So one
gone
wound,
through.
one go through,
Feel no
feel no
pain?
pain,
Nope.
nope. So
one
each knob has got, is it 3 wounds or 2
2
wounds?
wounds.
2 wounds, okay. Knobs have got 2 wounds.
One's down now. Yeah.
One's down. Next up's the Stormbolter, not within rapid fire. 2 hit their mark. And that there is 1 wound.
1 wound. Save.
Saved, yes, it bounces off there. Next up, that's the Dreadnought done, I believe. Yes,
Okay.
that is complete. Next up is the Assault Bolters. You're going to shoot into the knobs. Do something a little bit cheeky here. I'm going to do, I think it'd be quite a laugh. So I'm going to do 33 shots into the knobs, and I'm going to do 3 shots from that Inceptor single bolter into that Ork knob in the middle. It's quite funny, actually.
It's quite amusing.
3s to hit. And Wisdom of the Ancients, yes, because of the Dreadnought. Yes, because it's a core unit. Force to Wound, AP minus 1. Actually, beg your pardon, AP minus 2, because of Tactical Doctrine Assault Weapon. And he's dead.
That one's
Yeah,
dead,
he's dead. Yeah, he's been
dead.
shot up. He's gone. Okay, now 33 shots here from the Assault Inceptors. Rolling, so hitting on 3s, rerolling on 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients. And I am within 18 inches, so we'll get to do their shooting. Just checking here. Yep. Okay. Strength is 5, toughness is 5. Am I rerolling 1s to wound? No, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. I've got no CP left, and that's a cop die. I'll reroll that one. So that there is 4 kill. So it's 2 knobs dead because AP minus 2.
Ooh, okay.
Unless you got your feel no pain, of course. Yes.
4
saves, yeah. Okay,
knob
one
dead,
knob is
1 down to 1.
Okay.
So I
One's
will
life.
take the to be honest, the big shooter. That's not going to do anything either.
Okay.
And one of the big choppers is down to 1.
Now the other combat squad. It's going to rinse and repeat. This is becoming a turkey shoot now. It's not looking good for the greenskins, and I'm going to take this off camera because these dice, I cannot grab them in my hand better. I love these dice, but they are quite unwieldy. So, hitting on 3s. You're on the 1s. Wisdom of the Ancients. 13 hits. Wounding on 4s. And it's okay. Okay, that one there, and that one there. So that there is 6 wounds. Actually, make an additional armor save for your knob because he does have a 6+ armor save. Okay, he failed anyway. So you need to do 6. No, it's not included. That was earlier on with the guy. We did that correctly because he's got a 4+ save for knobs, haven't they? So we're in AP minus 2 these. So these are your armor saves. Yeah, so these are your armor saves.
Oh, right. So how many have I got to make?
So you've got to make 6 saves of 4+ AP minus 2 plus 1 because you're in cover.
Yeah.
So actually it's a 5+ save. Save 3.
Saved.
Okay.
Feel no pain.
Feel no pain.
No.
So
1 dead.
1 dead.
1 dead.
And another
So
one
2 dead.
dead. Okay.
2 dead orcs in the water tank.
Okay. Right. All the anti-personnel weapons are going to go into them. The Icarus rocket pod is going to go into that. And the las cannon and las cannon are going to go into the truck. So I'm going to do these combined just to save a bit of time. It's exactly the same strength and profile and AP and damage. Hitting on 3s. Okay, 3 have hit their mark. Strength 9,
So
3s to wound. No ramshackle because it's more than strength 8. So 2 have gone through. That's AP minus of 3.
So
Bypasses your armour. 2d6 damage, needing a 7+ with 2 dice. And that is a 7, is exactly what I needed. Does it explode?
No, it does not.
It does not explode.
I have
Occupants
12 boys.
inside.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
1 dead. 2 dead.
2 dead.
2 dead.
2 have been slain.
Yeah.
And they get out 3 inches
they can
away
actually get
from the
out,
vehicle. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is going to do the anti-infantry weaponry against this squad. Right, here we go. Anti-personnel weaponry. This set of dice here is the Onslaught Gatling Cannon. Hitting on 3s. All but 1. Strength 5, toughness 4. Force to wound. So 3 have been cut down straight away. AP minus of 1. Because no pain boys nearby.
Not if it is going to be within 3.
So 3 have been cut down, unfortunately, there. This is the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber. 3 have hit their mark. 5's to wound. None, no damage. The Iron Hail Heavy Stubber. Twin Storm Bolter. Out of rapid fire, 50 on 3s. 5's to kill. None, okay. Now the Fragstorm Grenade Launcher. 2d6 shots. You have less than 10 models, so it's a minimum of 3 of 2d6. So that's 7 shots.
Should have done the Fragstorm first.
Yeah, I should have done that first. That's my bad.
Is it not at the start of the phase?
What's that, sorry?
The blast, how it works it out. Is it not at the start of the phase?
No, you do declare it in order, I believe. So we're going to play it as fair as we can. It could be, but I'm going to play it as fair. So hitting on 3s. And then there's going to be 5s. That is 2 wounds. That's AP minus of 0. So you do get your 6 up save.
Nope, 2 dead.
Right, another 2 dead.
They've lost 5 so far.
Lost 5.
6 actually.
So that's all the anti-personnel weapons done on the repulsor. Next up is the infantry. Primaris Ancients into the shooter boys. 1 hit, 1 kill. That's AP minus 2.
Okay.
So another boy.
I'm keeping count about how many they lost.
Okay. Next up is the lieutenant. Hitting on 2. Winning on a 5. Nothing. Hellblaster's not going to supercharge. Going to rapid fire though. So we're going to fire 6 shots. Going to shoot into these boys here. Hitting on 3s. Rerunning 1s because the captain. They've all hit except for 1. Strength is 7, 3s to kill. AP minus of 5. Rerunning 1s to wound. So that's 3 dead. Pulverised by plasma weaponry. So 1, 2, 3. I reckon in the comments section I'm going to get a few dislikes because there are people that hate Space Marines, especially some green skins.
I hate Space Marines. But Games Workshop have to sell models, so...
Yes, that's very, very true indeed. So what we're going to do now is we are going to... See, they have line of sight to them, but these have line of sight to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 10 shots with 5 of the intercessors from this squad. I'm going to shoot into those boys. And then the rest of the firepower, just going to do the just the bulk weaponry, and then the rest of the firepower, including fragmentation, into them. So hitting on 3s and re-rolling the 1 because of the captain. Yes, generates another hit. So take away them. 5s to kill. And that is 3 dead.
Lovely.
Unless you've got the knob there, which takes a wound.
1, 2, yeah, knob, the last remaining knob.
Last remaining knob.
He has 1 wound left, that knob.
1 wound left. I'll put the wound onto there for you. So that goes to there. Next up is 2 fragmentation rounds. How many guys are there? It's 10. So it's going to be 3 minimum. So it's going to be 8 shots. Hitting on 3s. Absolutely no quarter here. This is murder. Generates another 2 hits. 5s to wound. This is no AP value.
Okay.
Rerunning 1s to wound because of the lieutenant. And that there is 3 wounds at AP minus 0.
3 dead. Pass me 3.
3 dead. And take the ones from the back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Next up is 6 shots from the bolt weaponry. We're doing murder, Your Grace.
Slaughtered. It was going well. Turn 2 went like start turn 2. I was doing quite well.
Another 2 dead because AP minus 2.
I'll just throw them in the bin.
Throw them in the bin.
Throw them in the bin.
I remember going to Salute one time, and it's just a play demo, And I said, "Oh, there's a dead Space Marine," and he literally chucked the Space Marine, like literally through it. Just absolutely cracked me up the way he
When I
did
tell
it.
people I play toy soldiers, people will generally ask me, so, if you lose, do you have to give your army to the other players? No, we don't.
So we're going to check the line of sight here for this infantry squad over there, the intercessors. 7 of the intercessors can see into him. The rest are going to go into the knobs. D6 shots. This is the fragmentation into the knobs. D6. 4 shots. Hit on 3s. Reroll 1s because of the captain. No. 5 to wound. Reroll 1s because of the lieutenant. None. Nothing there. And then 2 bolt rifle rounds, rapid firing. It's tactical doctrine, so they can move and fire at long range at rapid fire. Hitting on 3s, they've all hit their mark, 5s to wound. 3 have hit their mark, that's AP minus a 2.
So, 4 plus.
4 plus 6 plus 5 plus.
5 plus.
Save 1.
1 dead. There's no feel no pain because they're more than 3 inches away.
More than 3 inches away now.
Oh.
Okay.
Try to pick me.
So starting to pick them off there. Now the rest of the firepower is going to go into that knob. I'm sorry, knob. I'll just put him out of his misery. Grenade, solid shot grenade launcher. 3
Miss.
hits. 3's to wound. It's wounded. D3 damage. 1 damage. AP minus of 1.
So I think they have a 4 plus save. The knobs in the even in the boy units. I think.
You think? He thinks.
Because orcs are confusing sometimes.
I think they are.
Nope, they have a 6 plus save. He's dead.
So he's gone, and it's 1 damage. That's that unit anyway, destroyed there. And I declared all my shooting into there. So that is the end of the shooting phase.
Any charges?
Yes, of course. We're going to go the Redemptor into the Wazdak thingy, whatever it is. 26 on the charge.
I'm going to Overwatch just because I was command.
Yeah, why not?
So
it's in close combat, but Hollywood has commenced. He's rolled off camera. Did roll 2d3. He rolled a 4 and a 3, so you got 4 shots hitting on all 6s. And
I've got
next up,
Grot Blaster. Grot Blaster hits. Wounding on 6. Nope.
nothing. Okay.
Big shooter. Ooh, 2 hits. Wounding on a 3.
Wounding on a 3. That's wound.
Not a 3. No, not a 3. What am I talking about? No, wounding on
nothing.
a... No.
4 plus.
Ignore
no.
me.
Okay, nothing. Okay.
And
I think it's wounding on 5. So just checking on Battle Scribe here.
16 shots with a super special.
Okay, lots of Decker. Here we go. 16 shots.
8.
9.
I'm only doing Overwatch. I have no chance of winning now. So
Well,
form the firing line.
6s. 2 have hit their mark.
5s. Oh,
One
one
wound.
save and -1.
5 up.
No,
Lost.
never mind.
So I rolled a 5. It's in close combat. Now, Redemptor Dreadnought has Wisdom of the Ancients applied. So it's hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. All but 1. Strength 14.
Wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. Rerolling 1s because it's a core unit, because the lieutenant is in range. They've all wounded. So that's 12 plus 4d3 damage.
12 plus 4d3. He's dead.
So that there is 18, 20, 21 damage. It doesn't explode. Has any occupants inside?
No.
No. So the nearest enemy model, we're just going to go over to there.
I'm glad I didn't suicidally charge my war boss into that. That thing's evil.
That thing is utterly evil, yeah. When it's in close combat, it's quite nasty. There. So that is the end of the battle round. And
Yeah, I'm
you're going to concede.
Yeah, there's no point dragging
Okay.
this out any longer.
It was entertaining in the first 2 battle rounds, but that battle round 3 became a turkey shoot.
Yeah.
And if
People say I'm a masochist, but no, I can't even put myself through this anymore. So
But thank you, Craig,
That's all
for
right.
participating. We've got to do units of the game. So your unit of the game.
It was my Boondak Snazwagon.
That thing was brilliant.
I was quite happy with that.
It just ploughed in.
Combined. If I got luckier on the mortal wounds on the other one, but that was an interesting combination of its own ram and the ramming speed stratagem. So
yeah, it did.
Like
it did suck in a lot of firepower as well.
It did. It took a while to kill.
Yeah, it was still a lot of firepower from
and the
bikes as well.
Yes,
did well.
Bikes did better this time, and the actual unit I teleported in did all right. Everything else just died really quickly.
Okay.
So I'm quite happy with them. So.
My units of the game. Honourable mention to the faithful sergeant, anonymous sergeant, that a faithful patron one day will fulfil his place. But he has won the glory here. He's won the banner, he's got it. And he's going to destroy it.
I have lost the king's colours.
But the unit of the game has to be the Dreadnought. Tommy Put, what a debut for him. He literally just blew up.
Not the repulsor, no?
Well, the repulsor did well.
The repulsor killed 2 trucks, wiped out a squad and a half of boys, and killed the battle wagon.
And it actually just stood there and did nothing.
Yeah, it didn't move at all. It just sat there, just blowing things up.
It did awful at the beginning.
Yeah,
but then near the end, it started to unleash its full potential. So it was pretty good there. But the unit of the game for the Ultramarines is the Dreadnought. But honourable mention to Dean Lighton's repulsor, though.
How do you beat Space Marines?
How do you beat Space Marines? Be a Death Guard player.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
I've got to play I've got to play Space Marines to beat Space Marines. Yeah.
Astartes
or actually
against
get good at the
Astartes.
game, but I don't care about winning. I just want to have fun.
Yeah, just have fun. That's the main reason for the hobby, is to have fun. It's the most important role. So, honourable mention to Dean Lighton with his repulsor, and unit of the game for the Ultramarines is the Redemptor Dreadnought. Tommy Put. Right, that concludes this epic battle report here. So the mission was the prize, and therefore we have the prize. We have taken the Ork War banner, and we will destroy it, and we'll desecrate their War banner. The Orks will retreat, and they'll tell the news to Guzcole, and Guzcole will not be a happy war boss indeed. So, if you want to support me and fulfill the empty spaces for the Ultramarines as well as the Cadian faction, do check out my webpage to support the channel, patreon.com/JBWargamer87. And also, if you want to stay on the YouTube platform, YouTube membership on my channel is now live, so you can support me on the JBWargamer87 YouTube membership at a small fee of $3.99 a month. When you do that, you get your name in the end credits, custom emojis, custom as in like you can hold the flag of Cadia or that of the Ultramarines, and of course you'll get priority in the comment sections, and just a small fee just to keep the channel going. Thank you to all those that are supporting on me on both platforms, and for those that are patrons as well as YouTube members. Do check out the Etsy store for your merchandise. And do check out more content on my channel for free. Support me for free is very simple. Hit that like button and subscribe. And how to get involved on the channel, more information will be revealed at the end credits of this video. So thank you very much to Craig for coming down once again. Was it revenge?
No.
No? Okay. Well, you did kill more space.
I killed more Space Marines. I did Imperial Guard. So.
Okay. There's a little bit of happiness there.
I killed some Space Marines.
He killed some Space Marines. Yes, he has killed a few Space Marines. But most importantly, thank you, Craig, for bringing such enjoyment to the channel. It's been a great laugh. And he's been a faithful...
For you, maybe.
For me, maybe. He's a classic player. We used to play classic games all the way back to 5th edition. So it's a classic.
I started in 3rd.
Yeah,
I missed 3rd edition. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, 3rd edition was a classic there. I technically started in 4th edition, but 4th edition was a great... all the editions are great in their unique way. Yeah. So absolutely fantastic. Love the hobby, love the channel, and we'll keep dishing out these battle reports for your viewing pleasure. So there you go. Thank you very much for let's start that again. Thank you very much for watching. Enough of the banter. I've had enough for the day. We've got the victory. And as always, courage and honour, we march for Macragge, and we shall know no fear. Happy wargaming. Thank you for watching this video. Remember, if you've enjoyed this video and you want to support this channel freely, please hit the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell button so you won't miss another video, share this video far and wide, and if it's one of your favourite videos, please add it to the favourites section and follow the YouTube channel for more updates. You can also check me out on my other social media networks. You can check out the official page on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. If you want to contribute and support the channel further and want your name mentioned in our battle reports, or just support me in general, there are plenty of ways to do so. Head over to the Etsy store for channel merchandise. If you want to book up a game and participate on the channel, do contact me through my email address or through my social media pages. And if you want your name shouted out on the channel and you want to support me further in making more content, do check me out on Patreon. By becoming a Patreon, you'll help support the channel tremendously, and you'll get to unlock extra features that are only exclusive to Patreon members. These are all the current members that are supporting me right now, and I'd like to thank them all very much for supporting the channel. For Cadians, as well as the Ultramarines faction. Rise up to the ranks and win glory for the Emperor. And a big shout out to my YouTube members, as well as super patrons that support me on Patreon and YouTube membership. Tier 4 patron members, as well as YouTube members on my channel, will have access to the Striking Scorpion 82 Discord page. And I would like to also thank the channel sponsors, GoblinGaming, C Studios, Gammat.eu and the Magnet Baron. GoblinGaming have very kindly allowed me to have an affiliation link on the channel. Using the affiliation link when purchasing your items for all your hobby needs helps support the channel. I'm also featured on the Striking Scorpion 82 channel, and I also do a monthly battle report with YouTube membership on his channel as well. Thank you for watching, and happy wargaming!